What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Adrian here from Major Mateo Drones. Ooh, yeah, we're gonna have a great show this evening. We're gonna have a few new faces. Um, Already got someone in the green room besides my co-host, Mr. Draymond Crawford, aka Recovery One Drone. I did went ahead and send out quite a few links to a few folks. It says that we have about 12 people on already, and I've only been live for about 36 seconds. Yeah, it's gonna be a great show this evening. Let's just amen. We're gonna talk about drones, 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 drones. You guys seen my thumbnail on this show, Free Fall Saturday. We're gonna talk about drones first, and then we talk about whatever the hell else we want to talk about. Anyway, so with that being said, let me go ahead and bring my co-host in here, and then I'm gonna say hi to the people in the chat. Mr. Chris, aka NB Drones, I sent you your link, but if you didn't get it, I'm gonna send it to you again. It's gonna be on your messenger. Please take a look at it. Let me see here. Boom. There it is. I sent it to you again. Hopefully this one will work. So with that being said, let me. Oh, hey, Yellow Rose Drones, Lee. I did send you a link as well on the email if you want to pop on in. But anyway, let me go ahead and bring my co-host, Mr. Draymond Crawford, aka Recovery One Drone. How you doing, buddy?
Well, Adrian, let me tell you, brother, I'm all excited. The anniversary of WrestleMania, and let me tell you how you're talking about it, brother. I want to say hi to Mr. Yellow Rose there, Manny's Drone World, Flying Flynn, Drac Rabbit, FPV. Who else is in the house? Johnny Drone Flyers in the house tonight. Max 420. Brother, let me tell you smell what the Dre is slamming down on you tonight. Because all the little recovery ones out there are just ready to go.
Yeah,
if you don't
that's what I'm
know,
talking
I'll
about.
put your candy ass in the corner until you find out.
You damn right. Now, I might not be ready to fight or wrestle yet because I'm still out of service with my back, but we're going to make it do what it do. I do have my heating pad going on right here to keep my back nice and hot, nice and warm, to help me with the pain. Got my little pillow here for comfort. But hey, man, it is what it is. With that being said, thank you, Dre, for saying hi to everybody in the chat. If I didn't say anything to you, I know you're here. Place it here. Ken, Flying Flynn, Johnny Drone Flyer, Scott, Max here. It was great seeing you guys at the drone meetup. We're going to talk about the drone meetup as well. Mighty Drone World, you got your link if you want to pop on in. With that being said, let me go ahead and bring a few new faces. NB Drones, aka Chris, is actually not a new face. He's actually been on my stream before. But we do have, he's lucky to be blessed with another one of his buddies. His name is Paul. On YouTube, he goes by Waging Big. And they actually live about 2 streets over. What's the coincidence that you actually fly drones and then you find out your next door neighbor like the same thing you like? Drones. Let me go ahead and bring him on in, Mr. Chris NB Drones. How you doing, buddy? We can't hear you, man. I think you have your thing on mute.
How is it now?
I can hear you pretty good right now.
Awesome. How is it now?
Oh, you gotta mute your YouTube, Chris.
What's that?
Mute the YouTube. You're playing it in the background. Mute it.
All right. There we go.
There you go. So let me also go ahead and bring Mr. Paul, aka Waging Big. How you doing, buddy?
What's up, everybody?
First time in the stream. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of interview on you. Also, Chris NB Drones as well, just to get you guys caught up with the show. A lot of people in the chat might not know who you are. Let me also go ahead and bring Mr. Hey, Ashley. Not yet. Don't call him baby yet. You might want to regret saying that now. Don't do it yet. Give him a minute. He might screw up in a little bit.
Guaranteed I will.
Anyway, let me go ahead and bring Mr. Tom, aka Lens Capture Online. How you doing, Tommy Gunn?
Good. Nothing new about this face, bro.
Hey, you got a haircut, you got shaved, mustache already looking good. You good to
Haircut.
go?
I'm gonna be I'm gonna be styling after Dre soon. Okay, talking about haircut.
Tom's been out discovering the rest of America. I seen that picture, Dave, man. Little video with you and the wife, man, like you were out on a foreign land or something.
No, man, up in Zion, exploring this great country we have.
Yeah.
Nice. Playing
with the Insta 360.
Yeah.
We got quite a
nice.
few. We got quite the crowd here in the house. Mike Kenny, how you doing, buddy? Thank you for popping in. I hope that you get a speedy recovery. He's actually at the house right now, not doing too good, kind of banged up as well. Who else? Mike flies on drone. Thank you for popping in. So, hey, Drone Live RC, how you doing, buddy? Chris, I actually got to meet him at the drone meetup. So, Dre, before we actually get into our favorite topic, drones, 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 let's go ahead and actually interview our two new guests here. Let me go ahead and start with Mr. Waging Bay because Chris actually been here before, but I didn't get to interview him the last time. So, starting with you, Waging Bay, how you doing, buddy?
Pretty good, man.
Okay, what state are you live in again?
Massachusetts,
City?
New Bedford.
Okay. So is that what MB stand for, Chris?
Yes, it does.
Okay. I like that. So what made you get into drones? Paul, Waging Big.
I don't really know. I'm petrified of heights, but I always thought drones were cool. I couldn't afford them. And then I bought my first drone, and I think that from the first time that I flew it, I just kind of developed a passion for it like that quick.
Now, was it a toy drone, or did you actually buy a name brand drone like a DJI Alltail or anything of that nature?
Actually, my first drone was a Contixo F24 Pro, and it was not a very good drone.
Have you heard about that one before, Tom? Or
I would think just because it had pro in the name, it had to be good, right?
Hey, it does make sense, I guess. So, do you still have that one, Paul?
No, I tossed it because I almost crashed into a building. It was flying away on me. So after that happened, I wasn't putting it back up in the air.
I hear you. Well, let me go ahead and say hi to John Days. How you doing, buddy? Mr. Max here, 420. He always said DJI sucks, but he flew a DJI at the drone meetup. Anyway, so how long have you been flying now, Waging Big, Paul?
About 10 months.
10 months? So not even a year yet?
Nope, not yet.
And is it fair to say that you actually got the drone bug where you hooked on drones?
Oh, absolutely. I own 3 of them now. The Mini 2, the Air 2S, and the FPV.
The DJI FPV one?
Yes.
Okay. By the way, I have that one. Tom, aka Lens Capture, also owned that drone too, and I think we're hooked with that one too.
Yeah, I saw you flying it around in your the low video, and then when you were flying around the bridge at the Florida drone meet.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that drone is fantastic, man. How you doing, Mr. JSK Enterprise, Leonard?
You understand this is an addiction, right? You do understand this is an addiction.
Yeah, it's a problem. I know.
Okay. It cost me numerous handbags and shoes, by the way. So
bargaining chip.
That's the way I continue to grow my Air Force. Okay.
Okay. All right. So, is there anything that you want to go ahead and share with us, Paul? Feel free, man. The mic is yours right now.
I'm here to learn. This is my first live stream in the drone community, so.
Well, to be your first one, man, you seem to be calm. A lot of people tend to get a little, you know what I mean? I guess butterflies and
Oh, I hide it well. Don't feel too good right now, but it's okay.
Okay. How you doing, Mr. Danny, the View Chaser, Mr. 4 State Area Photography? Johnny Drone Flyer, how you doing, buddy? Thank you for popping in. Robert Glazier, thank you for popping in. I gotta go ahead and stay on top of it because my co-host is actually over there dreaming. He going through his paperwork. You know, he's signing checks because he's the man with the plan. He got money. Oh, okay, stickers. Okay, is that what that is? Stickers?
No, I'm trying to get a better light. Let me turn this light on.
Oh,
it's just reflecting off the light.
Yeah, I think it is. I can't see what it is.
I was going to say the lucky number is 27. Oh, too early, right? Too early.
Yeah, too early.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't see it. The
Okay.
light's not reflecting right. No, I just tested out some more stuff. Had some golf balls with my logo on it.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna go back and get back in the golf league this year and play a 9-hole men's league. Well, it's not just a men's league. It's used to be the old water department league, and I'm gonna go ahead and play again this year. I haven't played in about a year or
Got
so.
you.
So
Well, let me go ahead and say hi to Mr. Jim's droning. Thank you for popping in, Mr. Thomas Ariel. Ooh, thank you, sir. Thank you for popping in. I really appreciate it. Hey, we got Mr. So Ill Ariel in the house. New person to my stream. Thank you for popping in. I really appreciate that. We also got Ashley. Is it Gagnon? Did I say it right, Paul?
Yeah, that's my wife.
Okay. His wife also new to the show.
Welcome.
Thank you for popping in. I really appreciate it. So now going to you, Mr. Chris, aka
Yes.
NB Drones. What got you into drones, sir? And what was your first drone?
Well, I started flying with those little styrofoam air hog helicopters. Remember those things? You crash into a wall and break.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
yeah, I liked them, but I wanted to get into drones. And around 2017, I bought a few of those toy drones you get at the stores, and ended up crashing it into a fence. But they actually had a little camera on it, and then I said, "Oh, well, this is pretty cool." And then I took a hiatus for a while, and then last year I started watching a lot of drone videos again, and I got real interested and started researching a lot of the drones, and I decided to settle with a DJI F Mini SE because it was cheap at the time,
Yeah.
and I just wanted to get back into it. And the tech had come a long way since 2017, so that's where I
That
started
DJI,
getting the addiction too. So
and if I'm not mistaken, that DJI Mini SC actually runs on the Wi-Fi, right?
yes, it does enhanced Wi-Fi.
Enhanced Wi-Fi. So it's actually better than the Mini One then.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I'd never had the Mini One, so I can't really compare the two. But from what I've read and done the research on, the Wi-Fi is a little better, but you still have connecting issues with the controller at times. So I had to buy a pair of Yagis and parabolics, and
Yeah.
I've gotten incredible range now with the controller. So I think that helped a lot.
Okay. I actually do have a few of those Yagis little antenna. They look quite goofy but they work. You know what I mean? They get the job done.
Yes, they do actually. I
Yeah,
So
mean,
they
yeah,
last
I put them on. It was like I got at least 50% more range.
you is that the one right there? Yeah. I don't know, but your camera for some reason the light just hitting it the wrong way, Dre.
yeah, I know. These are
There
the
you go. I got
Aggies.
that one too. I got that exact same one. Yep.
that actually looks like the same ones almost.
Yep.
Yeah, except mine's a split because I got the black controller
Yeah, you got the
that I
black
think
controller.
they
Yeah.
use with the older drones.
Mhm.
Now,
You know
when
what's
it
cool
comes,
with that though? They have like a reflecting screen that snaps over them also.
Yeah, the parabolics.
heard
Yeah.
about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people call it like the little dishes, whatever it is. All right. So who else do we have here that I haven't said hi to? I think I've said hi to everybody else. Thank you for popping in, Susan Lee. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate the love and support.
You
So,
get JSK.
what was that?
Did you get JSK and Mike Kinney,
Yes, I got
Robert
Mr. Leonard, JSK Enterprise.
Robert
Yeah, Mr.
Robert
Mike Kenny.
Glazer, Jim's Droney.
Now we have Mr. Gary, aka Brown Ariels. Thank you for popping
Yeah.
in, sir. Really appreciate you popping in. Thank you. We got 38 people in the house. Please, fellas, ladies, make sure that you go ahead and hit that thumbs up on the stream. I really appreciate it. I will really appreciate that. Right now, we only have 19 thumbs up or 39 people watching. Please smash that thumbs up for me. I really appreciate it. Susan Lee, you do not have a wrench. I'm about to give you a wrench right now, ma'am. That is not acceptable. There you go. Got a wrench. Hey, Paul Widgeon B, do me a favor. Put something on the chat because if you don't have a wrench, I'll give you one. I think you already have one in Chris NB Drones, right?
Let me check. I'm not sure.
Ashley, you're about to get one as well. You're about to be a moderator. Boom, there you go. If anybody that has a blue wrench, if you see any of these trolls in here acting a fool, let me know and we'll take care of them. Mr. So Ill Ariel, you also have
Hey,
a wrench.
Tomas.
Thank you for popping in. I got Thomas Ariels. Thank you for popping in, buddy. Really appreciate you, sir. Let me see. I think
So
that's
Adrian, while you're checking that, I'm going to ask Tom to chime in on his trip to Zion. Is it National Park or is it just a
Yeah,
local?
Zion National Park. So we took the RV up to Virgin, Utah, along the
Okay.
Virgin River. Beautiful spot. And
Mhm.
from there, that was our base camp, and we went into Zion. The first day, it was raining, but that actually made Zion look even more spectacular. So we drove all over the place, and then the following day, we took another jaunt through Zion, and then we went down to Page, Arizona, so that I could photograph Horseshoe Bend. I've always wanted to get over there and photograph
Beautiful
that.
picture.
So,
Beautiful. If you guys
yeah,
have
I
not
appreciate that.
seen Tom's pictures, I think you post them in Old Farts and in some other places.
Yeah, a few spots. Yeah, Old Farts have posted them up on line of sight drones, 5 boroughs.
Yeah, if you guys have not seen his pictures, it looks like something straight out of we call it National Geographic. Like you
Appreciate
say,
that.
it looks. I mean, the contrasting colors, the sky, the clouds, the rock formations, the colors in the rocks. I mean, everything just popped right off the screen. And this
Appreciate
is
that.
something. This is
Anything in
something
the
you guys.
national park,
Yeah.
anything in the national park, I shot from a terrestrial standpoint.
Mhm.
And then, of course, outside national parks, I got to fly a little. So
Right.
also got to throw up the FPV across a few plateaus and mesas. So had a lot of
Right.
fun with that.
Yeah.
But this is a country not to take for granted.
Yes.
It's spectacular country. I don't care where you are in this country. I mean, we have so many different, varied, and diverse landscapes to explore. And then when you add the drone to the equation, you get a whole new point of view. I mean,
Mhm.
we've looked at some campgrounds from the air before we even got in there. Okay, to make sure that I can that I'm not winding up in some dead end someplace. Then I have to go back out another 40-something feet worth of trailer.
Yeah.
So we've used the drone for recon, and we've used the drone to explore and to gain that special perspective. Oh, it's awesome. Awesome.
Yeah. I said that the last little video you did with the 360 was awesome, but I know that picture of that horseshoe. Man, like I said, it looked like a painting. Like I should have went to the museum to see it. It's just an awesome shot. The way you composed it, and I don't know what camera you used, what settings you had on it, but you nailed it.
It was a Nikon Z6 mirrorless, and I think I shot that at about 20 millimeter. For those of you that are interested, and that's a 5 bracket exposure. So you just got to set yourself up right,
Yeah.
and make sure your composition and your exposure is as spot on as possible. And then I have the camera taking 2 shots, stop each below, 1 stop and 2 stops below exposure, and then 1 and 2 stops above.
Which is a good topic to talk about, even for drones and any kind of camera time. Go ahead and continue about this bracketing technique.
Well, yeah, you have AEB, as it's known, on your DJI drones for the most part. Under the still photography, under your settings, you can select the phototype to be AEB. And you can go, I believe, 3 or 5 shot AEB. And 5 shot AEB will probably give you the widest dynamic range possible. Okay, so we can see so many latitudes of contrast with our eyes. Our cameras are limited to X number of stops of exposure. So basically, in photography, you gotta try to pick the sweet spot and work around that. But when you use automatic exposure bracketing, you're actually taking 5 photos. Okay. The photo you chose and the exposure you chose. So we're talking about shutter and aperture, or maybe if you're shooting automatic, it's okay. You can get away with AEB also. You get yourself to where you're at a pretty even exposure value. And then when you hit that shutter, it's going to take that shot. It's going to take a shot 1 stop below, 2 stops below, 1 stop above, 2 stops above. And then in a program like Lightroom, you take those 5 shots and you compress them together.
Yeah.
And then you get this dynamic range. So that's how you wind up not blowing out, okay, all the highlights or muddying up all the shadows.
Hey, Tom, could I ask you a question?
Sure.
Okay, with the AEB photos, I've tried that. I have the Air 2S.
Okay.
And I was looking for a program to put them together, and the program that I found would not work at all. But someone's telling me there's another program that costs like $100. Is there a cheaper option for a program that can put them together?
I'm an Adobe user, so honestly, I would say you got to do some research on that. But Lightroom is my tool of choice. Lightroom is my post production. Now, of course, you can buy a licensed copy of Lightroom outright, but they have a subscription model. I think it's $9.95 a month,
Yep.
depending on how many photos you process. The Frio options, I'm not that sure of. But I, like I said, I use Lightroom for all my imagery, all my still imagery, and my cataloging. So, and that's how I actually weed down the number of images. I mean, you can be pretty prolific and shoot a lot of images, but you don't want to show everybody everything you shot.
Yeah, and I want to do a better job on my thumbnails, because right now I'm taking screenshots in the video instead of putting a picture for my thumbnail, and I feel like my thumbnails could be a lot better if I was using a photo.
Well, one program I would recommend to a lot of people out there, because I imagine a lot of you are shooting video, okay? And, I shoot a combination of both. I've been a still photographer for 40 plus years, and so that's just inherent. But I do shoot a lot of video as well. But from the video side, there's this debate about whether when I put my drone up, do I just start recording and I stop recording when I land? Well, when you do that, you got a lot of video to go through, okay? And you don't want to bring that really into an editing program and really start to chunk it up there. Or do you put your drone up and hit the record button, stop the record button, hit the record button, stop? So there's 2 schools of thought there, okay? And I can play pro and con on both sides. In the beginning, I would say shoot everything, okay? Because you don't know what you're not seeing. You're looking at a little screen like this. I tend now, as these eyes aren't getting any damn younger, okay? I'm basically letting the reel run, okay, if I'm up for a video, because I can't see everything on that little screen. That's why I do love my FPV, and I really want to be able to use my FPV goggles to fly my Maverick Pros, okay? But one thing that you should get is a Frio program, okay, write this down, kiddies, called Lossless Cut. Free. Lossless Cut, okay? LOSSLESS Cut. And that's a free program. You can drop a video that you shot into it and then cut it up into little pieces, the pieces you want to save, okay? Something I tell everybody whenever I get the chance is, if you're a Lightroom user, one of the things you can do is rate your images 1 star through 5 star, right? I say don't even bother with that. Rate your images. It's a keeper or it's not. If you rate your images, say 3 stars, 4 stars, 5 stars, do we really think those 3-star images over the next few years are going to age and get better? No. So get rid of them. I don't want to see them. You don't want to see them. And they're clogging up your hard drive. Okay.
Yep.
So one thing I would recommend is just like in still work, where you have to edit down your work and then only apply attention to those keepers. Okay. And even in those keepers, after you apply a little bit of attention, go back and be critical with them and say, is it even worth showing somebody? And that's how you really can tell the difference between a pro and an amateur. An amateur is going to post 27 images up on Facebook at once. Okay. A pro, if you get one image a day, okay, feel privileged. So, be critical. But that's why I love lossless cut for video stuff. So say you're one of those people, you throw the drone up, you start that play button right away, the record button right away, and you fly for the 12, 15 minutes you're up there. Okay. When you land back down, basically you're going to have a card full of 3-minute videos. Okay. 3-minute video clips. Well, you drag each one of those one at a time into lossless cut and cut up the pieces. Put your ins and outs on only those great shots. And then when you export that, it's only going to save off those clips to a separate folder you can identify. And you can get rid of the rest of that off the card. Okay. And please don't put it on your hard drive. The number one cost for creatives out there today is cloud storage. Okay. Once you get a taste of cloud storage, you can't get enough of it and you use up a ton of it. Be very critical with your work and get rid of, I would say, get rid of 80% of what you shoot. Throw it in the garbage. Okay. Look at it. Enjoy it. You enjoyed it while you were flying, but only share your very best stuff with people. Yeah. There you go. I pontificated long enough, Adrian.
Tom,
okay.
Give me 1 second.
I expect a check in the mail. Okay.
All right. Do me a favor, Dre. I got to check on my princes. Please go ahead and keep going. I'll be right back.
No problem. And I was just going to touch on a little bit those who also have drones that have the HDR selection for your still shots. Kind of like the same philosophy as the bracketing. It'll take about 3 shots. Am I right, Tom? For HDR.
Yeah, it'll do it for you, basically. Yeah. Okay. I'm still that guy who likes to do it myself. Yeah.
Right. And like the gentleman saying here in the corner, he's not up to speed on that. Same thing me either. I don't do a lot of still photography, but my job does require it from time to time. And doing it in HDR, it's already processed for me. So it is lessens my time is doing much editing in post. So I might just do just a little bit of contrast here, maybe a little sharpening, and boom, while I'm done. I'm done with it, and so forth.
Now,
so
go ahead. That's a good point. That's a good point because, look, there's a couple of ways to shoot also, right? You can shoot JPEG in your drone, or you can shoot raw images. And DJI drones, you're shooting DNG images. Now, those are digital negative graphics files. So the thing there is you're either letting them process the image for you, or at shooting raw, you get to process it. Now, of course, if you have a product like Lightroom, please shoot raw, okay, and learn how to post process.
Option to take both the raw file and a JPEG.
That's called that's definitely a hard drive killer, because then you copy all those JPEGs and RAWs, which are the same images, over onto a hard drive. Okay, and a lot of people don't pick up the trash when they're done. So that's why I recommend. Look, if you want to take them straight from the drone and throw them up on Facebook and share them with family and friends, and that's all you're looking to do, JPEG's fine. JPEG's fine. Okay. But if you want to get more contrast out, if you want to pull more detail out of the highlights and the shadows, okay, then you're going to shoot raw and you're going to spend the time in post. So, it's trade-off like anything else. It's the same thing, using HDR versus AEB. So HDR, the result is it's taking 3 JPEG images and it's squashing them together, and it's giving you a result. You can take that result right off the card or stream it right out if you want, okay? Where the AEB, you're actually taking those 5 raw images that have a lot more dynamic range now, and bringing them into a post-production product like Lightroom, and then you're compressing them together, okay, or layering those files. And some other things that, of course, Lightroom does is it's going to deghost those images. So those images have split seconds between them, okay, between the time they're shot. So, clouds do move, leaves do move. So Lightroom also deghosts the image. So it takes the image and it basically then overlays it properly. So everything's aligned. It's basically what you're going to do with it. If I'm going to print images commercially or have them as wall art, something like that, or I'm going to incorporate them in a 4K video, then I'm definitely shooting raw. If I'm sharing them to social media, remember that the majority of people on social media are looking at a screen that's this big. So 4K video, if you're not into shooting it and dealing with the overhead, don't worry about it. Share your stuff. Social media is a small screen environment for the majority of people out there.
Nice. So, guys, I just got in. I'm back. Ooh, yeah. Let's keep going. Anyway, I just have to go ahead and take a look at my daughter real quick, and went to sleep on me, and it kind of scared the hell out of me because I didn't hear her. She didn't give me no good night kiss or nothing. Whew, I'm a little scared, but anyway, I'm back. Everything's great. Did I miss anybody in the chat, Dre?
No, we're still good, partner.
We still go. We got Rocket White in the house. How you doing, Rocket?
Oh yeah, you just popped in.
Thank you for popping in. So I really appreciate the love and support.
Hey, Dre, who do you think Jackrabbit got best on that poster there? I still think it's Adrian. I don't know.
I haven't had a chance to look at it close. I have the downloaded file.
You're sitting right next to me, brother.
He actually got me, but he got me with
all I know is, hey, Jackrabbit, man, you got to spend some time on noses, dude. I think me and Dre have the same nose on that poster. Okay, I'm just saying, dude.
Hey, he tried.
I think you were rushing to press.
He tried.
You were rushing to press. No, that thing was great, bro. Yeah. That was great, Jackrabbit. That was a blast.
How you doing, Mr. Chris Hope, a.k.a. Chrissy Hope? How you doing, buddy? Thank you for popping in, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah, you did a good rock, by the way. That was kind of impressive.
What? What was that, Paul?
I meant Recovery 1 drone.
Oh, okay.
What's that? Oh, the rock.
No, and it isn't just the rock. You remind me of it. It reminded me of the rock and the guy. What was that movie with Adam Sandler where he went to prison and they were playing football?
The Longest Yard.
The Longest Yard with the cheeseburgers.
Is that it?
Are you talking about the one that says something about you breaking in my toy? The big heavy set guy?
No. The muscular dude with the cheeseburgers.
Oh, Cheeseburger 80. That's Terry Crews.
Yeah, that's
Terry Crews.
Him together.
Yeah.
I don't know, Adrian. If you just looked at the screen, Dre's getting bigger and bigger. He's taking up more and more space in that screen.
Dude, Tom, have you noticed his freaking guns, man? I don't even know what. I think
pumping.
he got little children, I believe.
You guys don't know. I haven't been to the gym since December. I'm about to go back.
I think he's eating little children, Tom. He eats little children for breakfast.
He's fluffing. I mean, pumping right before the
live
stream. You know that, right?
I think that's what he's doing. Yeah.
I got to get back in it, man. I took some time off. I said I start this golf league next week after I did my taxes this last week. And hey, Tom, I don't know if you're here, but dude, buying that Mavic Enterprise Advance saved me because I wrote it all off.
Section 179, baby.
Like I say, it saved me on my taxes, dude.
Section 179, Small Business Act.
That's it.
Okay.
Why
depreciate? Why depreciate when Uncle Sam's gonna? I forget how much they're giving me this year. Holy shit!
Put this up.
Yeah.
I did my first. My problem with taxes this year was I was a part-time resident, a 11 months of New York.
Okay.
And boy, does New York want to reach into my pocket even deeper.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
so
They want
but
their
first year
retirement money back.
retirement. Oh, first year retirement, and I'm really feeling like I just got bent over. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
We
the
got
tax
Mr. Londinard in the house. We
Yeah.
also have Mr. Justin.
Yeah, I
aka
feel
Jones
right now, Tom,
83.
I may have to buy that Matrice 30 this year to make
Just-
taxes for next year.
Just you got to come up with losses this year, bro.
Yeah,
You gotta-
that's about it.
Give me a
Yeah.
minute.
Yeah, net loss operating.
Yeah.
Trees drone.
I got so give me a minute. We have Mr. Jones A63 in the house. Justin, we got Londinard. We also got Mr. Uncle Bill's Toys. Thank you for popping in. I really appreciate you guys. Talking a little bit about the drone meetup. Paul, you said that you have a couple of buddies that were there. You said something about Red Mug. Is that the name of the?
Yeah, the Rhode Island meetup group.
Yes, I got a few stickers of those. Some of those guys, by the way, I gotta put him on my drone case. I haven't done it yet. I haven't dressed it up yet, but I got quite a few stickers. I need to go ahead and pop on that thing and make it look good.
Yeah, the whole time that you guys were out there, my entire YouTube feed was all Florida meetup.
It
That's
was a
all I
lot of
saw.
people there, man. I think I flew that day more than I've actually flown a whole year, Dre. I mean, we flew just about every day. Anyway, we also got another guy that have never been on my stream, but he's been on the chat faithfully. He goes by Lake Pilot, and I forgot his first name, but I'm about to get it in a minute. Let me go ahead and bring him on in. How you doing, bud?
What's up, fellas?
You doing all right, Chief?
I am. Can you hear me?
How's it going?
Yes, I can hear you pretty good. Now, question:
Hello.
What is your first name again?
Jack.
There you
Jack,
go.
what's up, brother?
Not
How's
much.
your day going, man?
Can't complain.
Thank you for being here. So I really appreciate the love and support. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Well, you know my co-host, Dre Recovery One Drone. We got guest Widgeon Big, Paul. We got Chris NB Drones. Everybody knows Tom because of his mustache and that beautiful hairdo. That
It's
he always
because Scott got me
rocking.
so Scott just he cartooned me so well on there. I got to wear a hat from now on, Scott. Thank you.
How you doing, Mr. Cryptoman 5000? Thank you for popping in, buddy. Really appreciate the love and support. Ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor. Smash that thumbs up on the stream. Thank you for the love and support. I need you guys to go to us to do me a favor while you actually at it. Widgeon Big, do me a favor. Go ahead and pop your link in the stream so we can go ahead and get you up to 300 plus subscribers. I think you're about 294, 296 right now.
I'm over 300 now. I'm at 304.
Oh, 3 or 4. There you go. Told you when you pop on in, we'll be able to bless you with a couple of Adrian bump, not my bump, Adrian's bump. Yeah.
The Adrian Bump, a
Adrian
YouTuber.
Bump.
We're gonna hear it now.
Yeah.
Matt's probably gonna copyright us.
Can I say something about my channel also?
Sorry about
Yes. Say whatever you got to say, buddy.
I'm releasing a video every week, and I do a Amazon gift card giveaway in every video.
Oh, look at you with bottomless pockets there.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
it's
I can
actually
get more subscribers, and I can give back to the people that are viewing my channel.
it's actually
Good deal.
pretty. It's pretty
Okay, I'm
interesting the
already
way he does
subscribed.
it, Tom.
Okay.
It
Good.
seems like he lets
Definitely
the
gonna
video
check you out
play,
at
but
some
every so often it shows like a letter or a number popped in, and then you have to get it all and then put it in the. How do you do it? Put it under your Amazon as a gift card, right?
Yeah, as the video plays, a letter or a number will show up at the top right of the screen, and the first person to enter them into the redeem gift card section of Amazon wins it.
Nice.
Nice.
How you doing, Mr. Drone on the Bayou? How you doing, buddy? Thank you for popping in. I really appreciate that, man. That is a great idea, Ashley said. I tried the last one you did, but I guess somebody already went and beat me to the punch. So I think I was a little too late. So, Dre, talk to me about that drone with the infrared, aka got the night vision. How is that drone going? Hey, by the way, if you get tired of it, you can always mail it to me. My door's always open. My door's always open.
I bet
buddy.
it is. I bet.
Is
like
that
I
the
said,
$14,000
no, he's
M30T?
talking about my
The
Enterprise Advanced.
DJI. What is it called again?
It's an
Enterprise
Enterprise
Advanced.
Advanced. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's basic.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah, the
right now
EA, yeah,
it'd be considered the baby of the
Yeah.
Enterprise
of
levels.
the enterprise world.
Like
Yeah.
basically the thermal camera that sits on that drone is the same thermal camera that's on that Matrice T30. So
The
30T, I should
640
say.
by 512.
Right, same
Are we
camera.
talking about that drone that they're using for like that they want like police departments and rescue teams to use?
No,
Yeah,
we're talking about
absolutely.
the one below that now.
No, this is a Mavic style enterprise version drone.
yeah, same
So it's
body as
based
the
on the Mavic 2 Pro
right.
chassis.
Yep.
And it's got a thermal camera on it?
Yes.
Oh wow,
Same.
that's nice.
Is it separate or is it
That'd be
like all
awesome.
built into the main camera?
It's all built
It's
in.
one gimbal camera.
I'll pull it out right quick. Hang on here
Yeah.
a second.
So it's the second iteration of this drone, by the way. So the first was the Mavic Enterprise. It did have thermal imaging. It was slightly lower resolution on the thermal imaging side.
Right.
Then they came out with the Mavic Enterprise Advanced, which is the one Dre is going to show you in a second. And they've upgraded the thermal imaging aspect of it to 640 by 512, which is more than sufficient.
Wait a minute, Jay. Hold on.
public
Wait a
safety.
minute. There you go.
That's cool.
So
Yeah. So it's
top,
one gimbal chassis.
Oh wow, that's cool.
That is awesome.
So the top camera is the thermal camera. The bottom is the regular RGB camera. And I said this, the technology in this camera is the same one that you have in the
thermal
300.
imaging is the
Yes.
thermal imaging.
The thermal
yeah.
imaging is the same camera what you get on the payload of a Matrice 300 with the H20T camera. So, like I said, the technology has 3 levels now. You can go with this design here, the Maverick Enterprise Advanced, and now you have the bigger one. I would say the mid child, which is now the Matrice 30T.
So what Dre has in his hands right there, about a half a dozen of those are in service right now with the New York City Fire Department as part of their Air Force. They have a half a dozen of those Enterprise Advanced. They have another half a dozen Enterprise. And then they have a Matrice 210 RTK. And I believe they're trying to get their hands on that M30T.
Dre, what do you use that for primarily?
Basically, I bought it to do solar inspections. That's what I'm looking for primarily, to do solar work, because here in Southern California, everything they can put a solar panel on, that is what they're doing. Existing buildings, new housing, everything, new the commercial warehouses, they're putting solars on them. So what I'm thinking is, as a construction inspector, is what I used to do for the city. I know down the road, 5-6 years later, guess what's going to need to be checked again?
Sure.
Those solar panels.
And you need the thermal camera for that?
Yes.
Well, you can.
I have a question
you
for you.
See, you can see thermal loss, okay, or reflectivity or conductivity from these panels. You can use
Tom,
them
I
in
have
color
a question
temperatures.
for you. I mean, you were in the fire service. Do these things ever cause fires or have problems where they short or anything to that effect?
Not if they're handled properly. And one thing with fire service or public safety overall is it's an SOP based operation. So there are always standards that we put in place. They're procedures. So we have operating guides. So, when it comes to charging batteries and maintaining and storing those batteries, it's a religion. Okay. So we don't suffer the same woes that you see as much in the recreational side of the fence.
Well, the thing that scares me is, I mean, this gets back to, the electric car thing coming out. There's not that many religious people. People are, people do use the path at least
That's why you
resistance.
got to build them idiot proof, right?
Yeah, so that's a big concern of mine in the future.
Yeah. Well, let's answer your question a little bit. Is that I just gave a older Phantom 3 Pro to my police department. They have a old Inspire 1. They have several Mavic 2 Pros, and everything is stored in a fireproof locker inside the department. So
Yeah,
that's
well,
what I'm saying.
to Jack's point is you got a situation here where you have to idiot-proof this stuff, right, to some degree. But what I do have to say is the battery technology, of course, it's the linchpin to everything we're trying to accomplish here. But it's getting better. It's getting safer. It's becoming more efficient. Okay. When electric cars first came out, I mean, we had the problem in fire service before electric cars. It was airbags. Okay. Airbags killed public safety personnel, public safety responders. It wasn't approached properly, right? Same thing with electric cars. I mean, the amount of energy stored up in these capacitors, okay, can definitely put a hurting on you, if not kill you. So over time, those issues were explored. But again, no sooner that you have some autonomy in driving capability, you have people doing all kinds of crazy shit in Teslas. Okay, so the idiot factor is there. There's no doubt about it. But from a positive benefit side of this fence here's the scenario I'll paint you. In an urban area like New York City, high density, okay, got to be very aggressive in firefighting. And one of the things is there's a position on every ladder truck. It's called the OV, or outside vent member. That's the member who has to go up to the roof and cut a strategic opening in the roof to vent the steam and the noxious gases and the smoke. So a large scale incident, you could have numerous members operating on top of that roof. One thing about that exposure up there is it's going to be extremely smoky. Now you put a drone up like Dre has there with the thermal imaging turned on, you can see every firefighter on that roof. Not only can you see every firefighter operating on that roof, you can actually look at the heat signatures below the roof and see if there's any integrity issues you have to be concerned about where you withdraw members. So it's another piece of information. Okay, you're looking for somebody in the middle of a spillway or a storm drain or something like that. Okay, you put up Dre's drone, you turn on the thermal imaging, that person looks like a beacon in the middle of that cold pool of water. Okay, so there's so many uses for this. But one of the big commercial uses for this is roofers. Roofers going out during various seasons of the year, especially if you're in a 4-season climate, where you go out in the wintertime and you throw that thermal imaging up on a street or a block, and you can see who's losing tons of energy through their roof. Well, go out in the summertime, you can repeat that process. Show the homeowner that video, and you might wind up being contracted by that roofing company.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor. Also, we got L.A. Casciato. She go by Lisa. I actually had a pleasure of meeting her at the drone meetup. If you guys, please go ahead and shoot to her channel, subscribe to her channel, help her up, get her up to 100+ subs. Let's go ahead and get it done, man. I would really appreciate that. I got Mr. Art CO Drone Solution actually in the green room, so I'm going to actually pop myself out for a few minutes.
Actually, Adrian, I'm going to pop off.
What was
Adrian,
that?
don't go too far. Don't go too far. I'm going to jump off, guys. It's getting late for me out here on the West Coast. I don't know how you can stay up so late, Dre.
I'm getting close, brother. I'm getting close.
When I was married the first time, we used to travel out there yearly, and the first day was always like everybody wanted to go party and everything, and it was like being out till 4 o'clock in the morning. It was crazy.
Well, if it's the West Coast, you guys are 3 hours behind. What are you talking about? It's only 6 o'clock over there.
Look, I'm gonna whisper now, okay? If I'm edging on that hangry side with the wife, okay?
Okay,
So
but if you think about
I have
it,
to
Tom, you're still a
feed-
teenager. You still a
I
teenager.
have to feed. No, I stay up late now, dude. I'm retired. Okay, I get to stay up late. Okay, I get to be a kid again.
All right.
He's one of those guys, nothing to do and all day to do it.
As long as the parts don't freaking wear out. Okay, that's the problem. Okay.
I hear you. Well, guys, we have a full house, man. We just had 40 down to 41 people watching here in the chat. Thank you so much for the love and support. We still gonna keep it coming. Yeah, my back is killing me, but I'm still going.
Feel better, Adrian.
Yeah, let's go. Anyway, we got Mr. Art CO Drone Solution in the background. Tom, you're about to go. Thank you for popping in,
Take
buddy.
care, guys. It was
We
a pleasure
appreciate
meeting
you,
all
man.
of
See you
you.
later, man.
Take care.
He's out. Anyway, Late Pilot's still here. Let me go ahead and bring him on in. What's going on, Art?
Woo!
Party!
Woo! Yeah!
What's
Lake
going on?
Pilot.
In the house.
Yeah!
That guy.
Great! Yeah! ND drones over there. And then we got that guy over there. Wedging big.
Anyway,
Sometimes
I was just watching
You
your
didn't bring the
show.
Chuckster with you?
Chuck,
Art, you didn't
no,
bring the
he
Chuckster
was
with you?
actually on his chat on his stream earlier.
know.
But anyway, I just want to let you guys know, don't let Art fool you. This guy is like 12 feet tall. He really is a tall son of a gun. Don't let him fool you now.
Oh.
He's a tall guy. So with that being said, thank you for being here. Art, I didn't even see you flying that much at the drone meter. What up with that? Normally you be
I
ripping it.
flew early.
He
When
was
it was
fishing
still
the whole
foggy
time
out
on the
there.
live streams.
Yeah, Art
Yeah.
comes to fish.
I went fishing a little earlier. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
That's probably what happened because I didn't see you fly. I just seen you on your phone and just chilling, looking at everybody else flying.
Art,
Yep.
did you catch anything substantial while you were there? I saw you caught some small ones, but
Oh, I caught a bunch of small ones. We were out on the Lady Stewart and caught about 10 fish. I caught Tom Tate grunt and vermilion snappers, and they were all
Nice.
under the legal limit. So I didn't have any keepers, but I guess Johnny caught a pretty nice sized triggerfish that I think he brought home, and Ron Lockwood caught some porgies. So
I've never fished the
Wait.
ocean, so I wouldn't know what I was looking at.
We used to use pogies to chum for cod.
right?
Yeah.
By the
What's-
way, I also got to
Got a lot
meet
of cleanup here.
her. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we always
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Speak up.
I also got to meet Herman from Flight Phantom 101, Lawrence from Nova Squad from New York.
Nothing.
I got to meet those guys. They were amazing people, man. I got to meet a whole bunch of new folks.
Those guys
the
put
Key
on a
Largo
good show.
dude, Joe Mendes, Drone Up. I got to meet him. Got to meet Devin Lorenzo. Got to meet Drone Live RC. Who else? Damn, I met so much guy. I don't remember everybody. Oh, Ron Brown was there. Marcus Crawford, I got to meet him out of a quadcopter. He was there. Tommy Jean, Max said 420.
Yep.
Man, there was a lot of people there, man. We had a freaking
Yep.
blast.
Yeah, we had about 100 people there.
I think it was probably a little bit more than that, but it was probably close to 100 plus.
Yep.
I wish I could have made it, man. That looks like such a great place to fly too.
Dude, we had that thing open though. There were people flying like crazy. I had to go ahead and pull my drone down a couple times because a couple of freaking FPV almost took it down. So I had to bring that sucker down
I saw
quick
you
because they
flying
were ripping it.
in sports mode. Did you put it in manual?
I've done that a few times, and the last time I did it, I damned in there, broke the hell out of it. So I say, not right now. No, I'm leaving it in sports and just rip it. I don't care if it looks goofy, whatever you want to call it. I'm not gonna put that sucker in that thing. No,
No, you shouldn't either. I'm telling you. Once I put it in manual, I haven't come out of manual. It's dangerous.
That
Now,
thing's
don't get me wrong, man.
crazy.
It's good, but it's like I'm not ready yet, man. I guess I need more practice. You know what I mean?
I've
Yeah.
never gotten the chance to fly one of those yet.
Do you have one? Do you have one of those by any chance?
No, I have a Tiny Hawk, I have a Phantom, and I have a Mini.
Oh,
Now, do you have the mini one, 2 SE? Which one?
Mini one.
Mini one, okay. And the Phantom, which one do you? Which one is that one you have?
4.
Is that the 4 Pro?
Just the 4. My first Phantom was an advanced, and I put that in the drink. So now I have Phantom
Ooh.
4.
Got you. I want to say hi to Mike, Dan, Mr. Ray Kelly. How you doing, buddy? The guy with the plan. We also have Mr.
Yeah,
Paul
Ray.
Murray.
Paul Murray.
Yeah, Ray.
Woo!
Really appreciate you. We got Ray Kelly. Woo!
Jamie G.
Woo! Tammy G! Yeah!
Adrian, just for a second. Now we're talking about putting something to drink. Did we ever get or find out what happened to Marcus's nano? Why it went down the way it did?
Unfortunately, it was never found. Now, I
Nope.
wish that he would actually pop on in and give us a little bit more of the story. But when that happened, I was actually flying my How you doing, Mr. Big Water UAV Solution? Thank you for popping in, buddy. I was actually flying my drone on the other side. Then when I seen all the commotion, I actually thought somebody drowned. Thank God that was not the case. But I know that he was flying it, and the whole time he said that he was flying it in Idaho, never had a problem with it. But when
Yeah, I think Marcus was flying at the time, and Marcus said he was just hovering, and all of a sudden
it was fine, but
lost signal.
It was Ron Brown who was flying
but
it.
when Ron Brown was actually flying it, that's when everything just went to shit.
Yep.
And it just fell in the water. It just
It just went sideways and right in the water.
That's the word. That's the word. There you go, Art. That's
Wow.
the word.
How do you spell that?
Oh yeah, it was actually pretty bad, but that wasn't the only one that went down. I think either
an FPV went down, but it was retrieved.
Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, Matty Drone World's son went in there to get it, and then he actually cut up his foot pretty good.
Yep.
Trying to retrieve the drone.
Mm-hmm.
But they never found Marcus' drone. They found the FPV one, but not.
Yeah, I think the FPV one was closer to shore than Marcus's.
Yeah. Any rhyme or reason why it went down, the FPV drone? Or was it just pilot error?
You know how crazy them damn things are. Them things like a whole bunch of freaking pack beads and that's it. It's always done.
Yep.
But when it comes to Dre, how you doing, Mr. Mendes? Join up. Jose, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, Jose, he was there.
How's it going?
I got to fly with him, actually. We did a little chase with the FPV drone. That was freaking cool, man. I really enjoyed that.
Drones. Art, we need some more inside the house drone videos. Your FPV inside the house was like a lot of fun.
Hell
All right, I'll do that.
Yep. You done that before, right, Art? Where you flew inside your house? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, don't let him fool you, Paul Widge and Big. Art is a pretty good on a FPV drone.
Oh, I love the video though. But you didn't have any more after that.
No, well, my apartment's getting full of a lot of stuff, and so I've got stuff everywhere. Yes.
So, Lake Pilot, you actually being acquired the chatterbox. Talk to me, buddy. Okay. Let me go to actually interview you a little bit because I had never had a chance to do that.
Sure.
Thumber or pincher?
Depends what I'm flying. Pincher on the Phantom, thumber on the Mini, and the Tiny Hawk.
Okay. Next question. Popeyes, KFC. Popeyes or KFC? Which one?
Popeyes will tear the ass right out of me. That place.
Good choice. McDonald's, Burger King, or Arby's?
Arby's.
Okay, you sucking that one. I'm a Mickey D guy every day, all day.
I'm not opposed to McDonald's. I'm more of a Wendy's guy, but I'm trying to get away from fast food. Period.
I understand.
I did a lot of years eating that crap, and you know it shows. You get into your 50s, and then you say, "Man, I wish I wouldn't have." But
this is why I love the drone community. Johnny Drone Fly, you actually mentioned churches. I love Church's biscuits, not the chicken, because the chicken bigger than Dre arm. I don't like chicken that damn big. That's not healthy.
Steroid
That is
chicken.
not healthy.
Uh,
A damn chicken went bigger than my freaking arm. That's not healthy, man. That's not good.
Oh man.
That's what I'm having tonight. Some fried chicken.
Oh yeah,
Yep. Well, actually baked.
man.
It's gonna be
My
baked.
daughter loves some fried chicken. Chris and be drawn. She freaking love it. So getting back to you, Lake Pilot, are you okay with flying over water?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. Now, do you mind popping a link on the chat? Let us watch your video. Subscribe to you if nobody have been subscribed to your channel. Let's go ahead and get it done and do the same. Chris and be drawn. Waging
it's
big.
screwy
Ray do
here,
the same.
Adrian. I had for some reason I have a StreamYard account, but for some reason the chat won't let me log. I have to log in. I don't remember.
Okay, hold on. Go ahead and just put something in there. Maybe you don't have a blue wrench. Maybe that's why. So say something in the chat. Let me give you a blue wrench.
Blue wrench.
Maybe that's the reason why, Lake Pilot. Let me see here. Just say anything.
Hey Ray, you catch any big fish?
What's up, Mr. Mighty's Drum World? Woo!
Hey, Maddie.
Woo!
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
Hey, man. Hey,
boy.
Man. Hey, listen, look at man. I got my pillow. I got my little heating pad. My back is killing me, but I'm not gonna let that bring me down, man. I mean, I'm doing my exercise, doing my therapy, feeling a little bit better, getting better. I'm just happy to be here, man.
I was just sitting on one of those, bro.
You know,
The damn
I'm just
heating pads.
happy to be here.
A donut?
That's what it is.
Sitting on a heating pad, a donut. Jesus, Art.
We actually lost. We lost Lake Pilot, so let me go ahead and bring him on in. By the way, Marty, you were actually there, I believe, when the little accident with the nano happened, Marcus drone. So I need you to give us the whole scoop. But give me 1 minute. Hold on 1 minute.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and bring him on. Bring on Lake Pilot for a second. Hold on, because I think we lost him. Give me a minute.
Pop me back out.
Here you go, buddy.
Jack.
Is your
What's
internet
going on there, Matt?
on you?
What's up?
First time I've been on with you.
With me?
All right, so
Yeah.
You've been on my stream.
Give us the scoop on what happened
on
with
yours
the drone and the FPV.
Go. Well, dude, the Nano Plus was just hovering, and Ron was not on the sticks at all, and it just dumped sideways, straight into the water.
Now,
So
do you
I
think the motor just gave out?
I think one of the motors failed. Had to have. It had to have. I don't know what else could have caused it. Nothing hit it. So
Now that was a crappy situation because Marcus said he flew it and never had a problem, but all of a sudden it just gave out.
it just gave out. It's nothing happened with the sensors, I don't think, because it dipped sideways and went in sideways, almost like a motor failed, and it just dropped sideways. It didn't go straight down. Huh?
What drone are we talking about?
The Autel Nano Plus. It didn't. It wasn't hovering and then just slowly went down into the water. It's almost like it shut off. It just shut off and went down sideways. That was it.
Well, I wasn't there. I have no technical knowledge, but I'm going to blame it on solar flares.
Okay.
We'll blame it on something.
That's just too bad they couldn't recover it. They can send it to QC guy.
Yeah, my son was in the water for probably 20, 30 minutes, and he just could not find it.
Yeah.
But he found the FPV drone that went down.
Yeah. Now, Lake Pilot, did you put something in the chat?
Let's take a look.
Hey, Maddie, how's your son doing?
I
I
see
heard
you on the
his
private
foot got
chat,
pretty
but
cut up.
not on the chat.
He's all right. He's doing okay. We put some ointment on it and some Band-Aids up at the hotel, but he seems to be fine now.
Okay, just tell him to stay off the water.
Yeah.
But I'm saying that he got shit up pretty good or just straight?
No, just a few cuts. Because when the FPV drone went down, he went off the side, the seawall, and had to walk on rocks.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And the rocks had a bunch of barnacles on them. So that's what cut his feet up.
Right.
But
okay. Well, I'm glad to hear he's doing okay.
Yeah, he's good. He's good, man. He's a
Alright.
tough kid.
Well, I'm just gonna pop myself out just for a few seconds to go ahead and bring Mr. Art back in here. So let's go ahead and keep it going. Hey man, no bullshit. Let's keep going, man. Let's keep
I
it
should
going.
bring out my real guitar and do that. Everybody's air guitar.
Hey, this is the shit, Chris. You gotta get on it,
That's
man.
the way it goes.
It's good.
Chris was in a band.
Late Pie, did you put a link in the chat or just what?
It's not letting me go into the live chat for some reason.
Oh, okay.
Come on, Jack. Get it together.
I suck.
Come on, Jack.
I won't let you share either.
Now I don't even see where you guys are. Hang on a minute.
Go into YouTube and do it in there.
Now wait a minute, Jack. Hold on. So you telling me if you're looking at the stream on YouTube, if you see the chat, you can't even type nothing in there?
I'm in StreamYard right now. I'm
No,
out
no.
of YouTube. Hang on a second. Let me go back.
You got to go into YouTube to put a
You
link.
gotta go on the YouTube to go ahead and chat. You can't do it on the StreamYard.
YouTube, go to the 3 dots, pop out chat. You're good to go.
All right. I just wanted to go ahead and come on in, kind of school you a little bit, but Maddie took over that. So I'm about to go ahead and go back in the green room, talk to the people in the chat. Woo! Woo!
Oh, this cat.
Going.
Dre, how was your vacation, buddy?
Oh, vacation was great, man. Just like I say, I'm not a gambling man myself. My wife likes to feed the machines, and we invited the sister just above her and her husband. So for me, it was just going golfing, spending some time relaxing with the wife. That's just how I am. I'm not
buddy.
into all this. And now next year might be different. 2023, F1 is coming back to, or I should say, coming to Vegas and coming back to Vegas. And I might try to go get me a room then and go to the race. But I heard it's going to be Thanksgiving weekend, so that's going to be kind of tough. Thanksgiving weekend. I don't know if I want to spend Thanksgiving weekend up in Vegas, so I don't know. That's why I was trying to figure out when. I was disappointed we're not doing spin up this year because I know usually around the same time they have the Austin Formula One race. Right around the same time frame, and we do spin up.
Yep.
So I was trying to knock out 2 birds with 1 stone, and then they said we're not going to have that this year. So I just got to play it by ear, see what's going to take place, and get out and travel a little bit. I'm not fully retired yet, but I'm trying to get out and see some places, take the wife a few places and stuff. All our kids are technically grown. I still got some who live in a house, but they're all adults and stuff. So, there's no need for us to hang around here and watch anybody. We're just going to get out and do some things when we get too old.
Matt.
Good call.
So I was able to I'm in the private chat, but I can't get into the public chat. It's telling me I got to log in. What am I doing wrong here?
To YouTube?
No, in StreamYard.
Oh, you don't want to get in the chat in StreamYard anyways. You want to get in the chat through YouTube.
Yeah, but when I do that, it like opens
Listen to
up.
that guy.
Well, you got to make your window smaller, and then when you go to YouTube, you pop out the chat and have that window next to StreamYard window, and then just X out of YouTube, and the chat will stay there.
And matter of fact, hey, like
Fly Zone Drone.
I just went ahead and actually copy and paste your link myself, and I put it in the chat. But if you want to talk, you actually have to go to the YouTube chat. You cannot do it on the StreamYard.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, if none of you guys,
hang on.
If none of you guys have one of these, reach out to Scott. I suggest you get one.
Yeah,
this thing's awesome.
Send me one.
An Art's video earlier. What is that?
This is Scott Jackrabbit FPV drew pictures of everybody that's in the drone community.
Okay.
Drew faces.
Now if you notice, look at me right there with that hat, the one that right here. That's
where
me right
where
there.
are you?
With a little hat that says Detroit.
Let me find you. Hold on.
The darkest son bitch in here.
Oh yeah, you are without a doubt.
Yeah, going in. I mean, just look for the darkest person in there.
I see a dark. Hold on, I'm looking.
Look for the dot.
Am I that freaking blind?
Yeah, you are, because it's right there. The
Look
hat
here.
said Detroit on it.
Yeah.
I'll find it. Oh, there it is. Oh, Jesus.
I mean, he fucked me up pretty good,
Right
but hey,
there.
it is what it is.
Look at that little chin. Look at that little chin
I
here.
know, right? He made my face look fucking round.
Bro, hey, you know the funniest one is TJ, bro. TJ
Oh my
is
God.
look at that. Well, shit, I don't look any better.
That needs to be on a t-shirt.
Bro,
Where's the t-shirts?
Oh my
bro,
God.
he put the glasses on my head and everything.
Great.
TJ looks that's funny. That's funny shit, bro.
Yeah.
This is
He
comical.
killed it, man. He killed it.
It's funny, but it's comical. Gotta love it.
All right. Well, Lake Pilot finally went ahead and came on, and he's actually having some technical difficulties, or maybe his computer need a manual. I don't think he's actually got that yet, but we're gonna help him out. Woo!
Hey, have you speaking of
let me
computers,
bring
have
him
you
on in.
fired up? Have you fired up yours yet? The one you
What?
won?
That new computer?
The laptop
You
you
damn
won.
right I did. That thing is over there running right now.
Is it?
That thing
Big
weighs
ass
more than me,
computer,
man.
bro.
That
Better
shit is
catch
huge.
it.
It's big. That's a big ass computer.
Bad jokes.
That thing. Hey, how you doing, Andrew? We got Andrew in the house. We got MEU Drone 4K all the way from
Yeah, me use
Brazil.
drone 4K.
Thank you for popping in, buddy. I really appreciate you, man. JSK Enterprise. Yeah. Let me go ahead and bring in Lake Pilot again. Let me see if he got his shit together yet. Probably didn't, but let me bring him on in again. Hold on.
Hey, Jack Rabbit put his email in the chat. If anybody wants one of those copies, email him. He'll send you one.
Oh, sweet.
Yes,
Yeah, that needs to be on a t-shirt.
Cool.
I need to hire a 12-year-old kid to show me how to navigate what I'm doing here.
Yeah, I've had you on my show a few times, but you kept popping out. I don't know, something was going on. You
Well,
couldn't- you
no,
weren't
I
able
was
to
on.
stay
I
on.
was. I did pop in twice. The first time I couldn't figure out because I opened up the hole in time with the YouTube and StreamYard, and it was echoing back every 12 seconds. So then I figured out when I go into StreamYard, I just close out the YouTube and I go on StreamYard, and it works fine. But
There
for
you
some
go.
reason, I'm not logged into StreamYard on this one, so it doesn't let me participate in the chat.
Yeah, that's why you keep YouTube chats up. That's how I do it. I don't use the StreamYard chat. It's a pain in the ass, and you can't tag people's names when you put the @ symbol and then the person's name. You can't tag them, so use YouTube, and
Wow.
that's the
Yep.
way you.
Hence the reason you never see me tag anybody's name.
All right, while we
Get
have
used to
a
it.
slight pause, I'm gonna go ahead and just everybody who did win something last month, I hope you got most of it. I've only got about 3 people I need addresses from. I think I've reached out to everyone to get their address, so make sure you reach back to me so I can
Yeah.
get your winnings to you. I'm pretty sure a couple of folks got hats in last week. Sunrise Water Media. I just hit JSK, so he got his stickers today. And I think Robert Glazer's got his last week or earlier this week. And Stephen Drones, you should get that hoodie by Wednesday. So like I say,
So are you missing anybody else, Dre?
Mine should be here probably soon. I'm sure.
yeah,
you
yours should
sent
be
it
there
last
by
week, right?
Wednesday. Yeah, it should be there by
Okay.
Wednesday. All you folks live in Florida, and UPS hates you people.
Oh yeah, they hate us.
It
They hate
costs me the most to ship stuff to Florida. I can ship stuff to China cheaper.
us. Well, we're all the way across the damn country. We're as far south as you
know.
can get. So
But I
it's
sent
a
stuff
pain in
to
the ass.
somebody. I think I sent stuff to somebody in Connecticut, and it was cheaper to ship it to Connecticut than it was to Florida. I was like, man,
Speaking of Florida, I might be going down there next week.
Where are you
Oh,
gonna
Down to
be?
Lady Lakes.
enjoy yourself.
Lady Lakes.
Yeah, it's like, this is like a place called the Villages down there.
Oh, whoa. Who's coming over here?
I might be. I might be coming
Chris, is
down
that
there.
you? Well, dude, if you do, hit me up because I'm literally only about 45 minutes, maybe an hour from there. And if you gonna be in that area, let me know.
Oh, definitely. I definitely intend to go flying around there too. I mean, I don't know the area too. Maybe you could show me around, you know?
I don't really know the villages either. They is nothing but a whole bunch of teenagers that's 65 and above who owns the road.
Yeah.
They own the whole freaking
With their
village,
golf
man.
carts.
I'm talking about the bicycles, mopeds, electric scooters, golf carts, cars, camper, you name it, they're everywhere.
Yep. Well, Lisa's mom's turning 70, so she wants to be down there, you know. So I
I
said,
hear you, man. I hear you, man. Come on down, man. Right now it's actually pretty nice. It's not hot, but it's not too cold either. I think
that's the
down
way I
by
like it.
Maddie is actually a lot warmer. Am I right? Over
We're
here
here,
right
man.
now is about 50 and the wind is blowing like crazy.
It's 70 down here.
How you doing, Mr. JDS Flying Cannon?
70. We're hitting 50s
Thank
finally.
you for popping in, man.
It's always warm down here. Always.
We hit over 100 yesterday. Today was nice, no wind. I think it got to about high 80s. Perfect day. I went out fly. Had a fly today, and I hit the sweet spot early in the morning. Did the flights, and just I did the last directional flights to taking pictures. The wind started to pick up a little bit. So
Are you in Nevada?
no, I'm in Southern California, and
You guys hit 100 degrees already?
That's
yeah,
great.
we had 100 degrees yesterday. We've had a unusual heat wave since Wednesday. It's been up in the 90s. Wednesday, Thursday was high 90s. We broke records. Friday was over 100. Disneyland was at 100 degrees on Thursday,
Wow.
and that's unusual for Disneyland because they're closer to the beach. And yeah, it got real small tonight because folks were sweating. But yeah, they used to get a onflow breeze from the ocean that keeps it kind of cool down in Orange County. But they hit over 100. I'm talking about at 6 o'clock at night. It was at 100 degrees.
You know what? It hits like 90 degrees out here.
Mm-hmm.
I got my drone out there and it hits 90 degrees and it's hot. You know, staring down at the screen, it's hot as hell. So you bring the drone over and just hover it above your head. It's a fantastic fan.
Yep, I do that all the time. It gets hot down here because of the humidity. The humidity is so high down here; it's ridiculous.
Well, like I said, I spent some time up in New Hampshire in my early days in the military, and the humidity is something. It is something. It's a game changer. It could be a cloudy day, and you're still sweating like crazy, and it will affect your drone and the batteries if you're not careful.
Yeah,
gotta be mindful that just because the sun's not out doesn't mean that thing is generating a lot of heat. So you always gotta be careful of that.
Look at my nose. This is from Florida.
Uh-oh.
Sunburn.
Oh, I thought you were drinking already.
New Hampshire.
Healing.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, look at my neck. Look at that. Got that farmer's tan.
You're a true redneck.
Oh yeah.
You might be a redneck if you
is Eagle Eye from Shreveport? Shreveport, Louisiana. That's where Eagle Eye. My dad was born in Shreveport.
How you doing, Eagle Eye View Images? Thank you for popping in, boy. I really appreciate you. But yeah, Art got a tan because all he did was sit his tall ass behind on the freaking chair. He wouldn't even get up. He was just sitting down chilling.
Well, shit. Do you blame him?
All he wanted to do was just eat popcorn and eat chicken wing. That's it.
Yeah.
What was the weather like down there when you guys were?
Oh, it was nice.
We dodged some shit.
A hailstorm.
It was supposed to. We had 80% chance of rain all 3 days, and not once did we get rained on when we were flying.
Well, that's great because usually, I mean, every day it rains. Well, from what I've heard.
Yeah,
down
rain in
here,
the afternoon.
the weather, man. I don't even know why we have meteorologists down here. They're absolute idiots. They're never right. So in Florida, if they tell you it's going to rain, don't expect it. Because most likely it probably won't.
Didn't you guys get a hailstorm out there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that was farther north.
Yeah, someone who went to the drone meet posted a video on YouTube. Their rental car got jacked up.
Michael Blade. Yep, he cracked his windshield and everything.
Wow.
Yep.
I've never seen hail that big.
And I missed my connecting flight to Atlanta because my flight was delayed in Palm Beach because there was heavy weather up in Atlanta. And then when I got up there, I missed my connection. So I had to spend the night at the airport to wait for my next flight at 8 a.m. to Denver.
Wow.
Yeah, it's no fun.
Nope, not cool at all.
That's the perks of living next to the meetup. Ha!
Well, you know what, Matty? Before the trip, I actually looked at the like you said, the weather guy, and I was pissed because I thought it was gonna rain the whole time.
Everybody did.
But dude, I'm telling you, I mean, it was cloudy, guys. Don't get me wrong, it was cloudy. And then the first day we went over there, I think it was Friday over there by Uncle Bill's,
The
place.
bowling alley, yeah.
Outside it was kind of warm. It wasn't that cool or nothing, but it was great. But when we went to the meetup Saturday, at first it was nice and cool, but when it got later on, it was hot
It
and
was hot.
muggy. It was
was
hot
hot.
and muggy, but it was great, man.
We lucked out big time. Turned out to be
No
absolutely
rain or nothing. I'm talking
fantastic
about we
weather.
were flying everywhere, man. Then we
Oh.
went to the beach.
It did start storming and pouring down rain while we were packing up to leave on Saturday.
Yes,
So that was kind of weird.
exactly. But we were already at the hotel.
were already-
We were good to go.
Everybody was packing up at the event. Everybody was getting in their cars, and just as we all got out of the pavilion, it started pouring. So it was like, I don't know. We blame that on Rick Halber.
We are so hooked on freaking drones. We even flew in the down parking lot of the hotel.
Oh yeah, never stopped.
I mean,
Never
Matty's a freaking maniac. He was just ripping it down in damn parking lot, going through cars, trees. Matter of fact, wasn't Michael Blay the one that got a drone hooked on one of the trees?
Yeah, he got it stuck in the tree.
What's going on, Mr. Brazil Air View? Thank you for
I
popping
flew-
in. I really appreciate you.
I flew off that fishing boat on Monday.
You did went fishing, right?
Yeah, I went and I flew the Air 2S like 10 miles offshore. Just
I
hand
love
launched
that
it from the
drone.
top.
Oh,
I
best
hand
drone.
launched it.
I actually left Monday early because I had a physical therapy to go to. Otherwise, I would have probably stayed if I didn't have
I'm
to.
surprised all the metal from the boat didn't screw you up.
None.
Like, did you ever try flying from like the roof of your car and it
Yeah.
has
Oh,
all
yeah, I
kinds
do
of
it all the time.
compass issues? And,
I've never had that problem. No, I've
Oh.
never, because I don't put it up on the roof of the car and then fire it up. I hold it in my hand, let it do its thing, and then after it sits for like a minute, then I'll put it up on the car top.
I've tried going out the sunroof and just setting it on. You know what I mean? And it never works out. But interesting.
Yeah, it worked out. It worked out just fine.
Oh, you trying to do a Bad Boys takeoff out of the sunroof? I always crack it when I watch that movie. They got the gimbal cover still on, and they're taking off inside that van or whatever, cargo van.
Adrian, I gotta take off. It's dinner time. I've had pot roast cooking all day, and I'm getting pretty hungry here. So
All right.
thank you for bringing me in. Always a pleasure being here. Take care, everybody in the chat. Woo!
Sounds good, Art.
Yeah.
Don't let your meat loaf.
All right. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
We got Mr. Chris Key Largo, the Key Largo dude. We got Mel, 400 AGL. Thank you for popping in. We got Phantom FPV. Thank you for popping in, buddy. Yeah, new folks here. Woo! Get this shit going, man. Yeah, let me bring Chris back in here. Going on, Chris? You being quiet the chatterbox today, but we're gonna get you talking a little bit more.
Chris, the first time I've ever seen you live, dude.
Yeah,
About freaking time.
it's taken a while, but yeah,
Been around long enough. You should have been on a while ago.
Yeah, well,
He
I haven't
he
done
was on my
the
show
streams
one time, Matty, only once, a while back, and just fell off the sky.
I don't think I was on the stream. I was on the chat though.
You didn't come on the live stream? Are
I don't
you
think
sure?
so.
No, because I didn't have cameras or anything set up.
Yeah. I'm sorry. You're right. I apologize. You're right.
Yeah, I've been in the chat for quite a while here and there, but I just haven't been on lately. I've had a few issues with my family and all, so
Everybody has issues with their family.
Yeah, it's
So Adrian, I saw your video of your low flight with your FPV.
Oh,
Yeah.
fun. That was nice.
So what would you say if I did the same thing using a Phantom?
Funny guy. You're a funny guy.
You don't
Doing
think
that
I can
little
do
fly
it?
with a phantom?
No, I know you. I know you probably would, but that would be funny to see.
Yeah, yeah. I've done it before with a Phantom 3 Pro.
Take them damn legs off.
I would
Well,
go
no, not so much that because see the Phantom 3 Pro had just like the Maverick FPV. It has no sensors in the front, so
No.
you can fly low like that and nothing gets in the way and stuff.
Yeah,
So it
I had
makes it very
seen
interesting.
videos of that drone, and when I first got my Air 2S and I'm flying it out by this lake, someone was flying around that drone, and it just looked so weird in the sky because of its shape.
Mm-hmm.
It just doesn't look like it should fly, but it does.
Yeah.
Actually, those Phantom series are great freaking drones, Paul. With
Yeah.
Jimmy, them things are amazing, man. I flew a couple of them and they are great. They're bulky as hell, but they're great. They
Those
work
things are
amazing.
huge.
Well, I can say they seem bulky compared to what most folks are flying nowadays, but you like I said, new Matrice 30T, that thing is a beast. That thing is the size of an Inspire. I think somebody broke out. There was a Max Air that had the Inspire last
Yeah.
weekend also.
He doesn't even keep it in the case. He just keeps
Yeah.
it in the trunk of the
Yeah.
car.
And like I say, now you
Really?
look at that, and you look at a Phantom, and you say the Phantom doesn't look that big all of a sudden. It's just a matter of what you're used to flying is the biggest thing.
I like the stability of the Phantom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
I
just,
enjoyed my Phantom 4 when I had it. Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
I don't even know why I sold it. That's a good fucking question.
yeah, it's my go-to drumming for what I do. I can't at this point. I can't find anything in a price point that I need to replace it with. I know I need to eventually because
No, not
just-
doing what you do. What you do with the
Yeah.
mapping and everything, you're not going to find anything better.
yeah, it just right now it's just an aging platform that it's harder to get decent batteries for it and everything
Yeah.
else. So that's why I
See,
got to look at
I
something
would
else.
think that the battery price would have been coming down at this point. It's not, or
Well, like I say, not the OEM batteries. Now you can find third-party batteries, but then you always talk about some are suspect. So you got to worry about that.
Give me one second. I do want to say good night to Susan Lee and L.A. Casiado. Thank you for popping in. Good night, ladies.
Good evening,
I'll
ladies.
see you later.
Night.
Let me piggyback on that. Like Polly just said, I've noticed that those Phantom batteries, the price, they're not coming down at all. I think they're going up a little bit more.
Yeah, well, like I say, the standard, I say the extended life ones, the 5780s, I want to say at the top of my head, those are still right about $190, $200.
see,
The OEM ones.
I actually purchased aftermarket ones that have been actually pretty good. I don't even.
Yeah, you can find some that are pretty good, but like I say, it's like hit and miss. You find a good one, then you find one that's kind of sus because I know I bought some because I've had to because you just can't find the OEMs all the time.
Mhm.
And for the most part, they have worked. I had one that mysteriously disconnected on me just right at takeoff, and my regular Phantom 4 standard came crashing down. I couldn't move fast enough. Just came crashing down and just went to about
on a third party, a third party
battery, and and I just bought that battery, so like I say, it only had like maybe 1 or 2 cycles on it.
Ain't that a bitch?
So like I say, it's just hit and miss. I know I've never had an issue with any of the OEM DJI batteries at all. Never had an issue. Anything
Yeah,
else.
I had one just last week, and I almost lost my FPV drone in the ocean because of a battery.
Yeah. So,
Well, with third parties, you can never tell if the cells are you don't know what kind of batteries you're buying, what kind of cells you're buying.
Yeah.
Well, I had the official DJI battery for it, and it was at like between 30 and 40%. And I was doing a loop in the air, and then all of a sudden the battery went to 0%, time went to 0, and it said it didn't have enough amps. I had to land immediately. And so that's actually on the way back to DJI right now because it's only not even 2 months old.
And
Ain't
Paul,
that a bitch?
Hey Paul, wait, Jimmy, just give me 1 minute. Let's go ahead and feed Mr. Paul Hodges and his prayers because Jesus,
He's a good dude.
Have 2-3 days and oh my goodness, that is
Paul's a good guy.
Yeah.
So Matt, I have a question for you. So I have these 1S batteries. Okay, put it in a Tiny Hawk 2 today. It's been charged for about a week,
Yep.
and the thing's sitting there doing this, just bang, bang, and you can hear it, and I'm fighting with it, trying to keep it from
Bouncing, you mean?
Yeah, it's just like surging, and it after a while it seemed to go away, but I don't understand why it would do that. The battery's relatively brand new.
The quad itself was bouncing.
Yeah, it was surging.
That would be air mode.
I wasn't in air mode. I was in stability.
Air mode is permanently enabled on those quads unless you turn it off in beta flight.
Okay.
So that's probably what it was doing. I don't think that was the battery.
Okay. Well,
Double check it.
So what do? I go into the menu in the goggles, stick up to the left or whatever, and then there's something in there to set it off air mode.
No, you got to go into beta flight for that.
So plug it right in and go in. Okay.
Yep.
You guys have to forgive me, but I'm about to go ahead and bring someone into the stream. He called himself being from North Carolina. I mean Pennsylvania. I mean New York. Who the hell knows where he's from?
Oh, that must be
don't
Ray
know.
Kelly.
Ray Kelly.
But his name, he goes by the name of Tim Jackson.
Oh, Tim Jackson. Oh, jeez.
He actually moved to Australia. Now he's one of those wankers. So I'm about to go ahead and bring him on in. You know what I mean? He's trying to give me the finger now, but I'm going to catch him in the act. So big guitar round of applause. Ooh, yeah, from Mr. Tim Jackson. Tim Jackson, you a fool. You know I got control to bring. Never mind. I'll bring you in a minute.
Oh,
hey, good day, mate.
Good day. How you doing?
Good day, Mr. Jackson.
Great poster in the back.
Thank you. That's just for Adrian.
Yeah.
Is enough for Tim Jackson. He actually drunk on milk right now. So, you all guys say good night. Good night, mate.
Oh man,
that's so messed up.
Too much.
Poor Tim.
Give him the mat treatment.
Yeah. If I was drinking a beer, he would have left me up here, but I'm drinking milk, so he got rid of me.
Oh boy.
All right. Hey, fellas, I got to get rolling here. It's good talking with all of you.
Good talking to you, Jack.
Hey, it was good talking,
buddy.
Hey, you too. I look forward to talking to you soon.
Yeah.
You about to go, Lake Pilot?
I am. Thanks for having me on.
Thank you for popping in, but I'll
Later,
see you
Jack.
later, boss.
Take care, buddy.
All right. See you later.
Hey, Adrian, I'm gonna go ahead and pop out. Maddie, you take over as co-host tonight. I got my
damn.
I got my grandkids here, so I need to show my face.
Go have some fun with them, man.
All right. I didn't say all that.
Yeah, buddy. Thank you for
All
being
right.
here, brother. I'll see you later, man.
Yeah, I'll see you guys next week.
Later, Dre.
All right, later.
Take
Good night,
care.
Lake Pilot. Thank you for popping in, sir. All right, so, hey, man, we're down to 5. I'm sorry that I have to bring Tim Jackson in here, but he's one of us.
Smack him, Tim.
We still love him now. But, hey, Mr. Props Off, how you doing, buddy? Thank you for popping in. I really appreciate you, man. Thank you. Hey, Maddie, Props Up actually asking you a question, sir.
Yeah, I missed it. Damn it. Oh, I didn't see it. When the hell did he do it? He did it. I don't remember when he did it. I've been so fucking busy. My back's got me so messed up, bro. I haven't been to work in a week.
What happened to your back?
I don't know. So I think I pinched a nerve or some shit's going on in the lower end of my back. And
were you lifting them heavy beams or anything?
No, it didn't happen at work. I got back from the Florida meetup on Tuesday.
Oh, no
could barely
shit.
walk. I could barely walk, and then ever since then, I've been in a recliner chair.
I told
Sounds like a sciatic.
I told you not to hump
Sciatic
that
nerve.
dog at the joint meetup, but you still did it anyway. I told you do not hump that dog at the joint meetup, but you did it anyway.
The dog humped me. I had nothing to do with me doing anything.
Whoa.
Anyway,
only the leg. Only the leg. Shit, relax, Tim.
It sounds like a sciatic nerve, but
I don't know, man. I don't know. I hate hospitals. I hate hospitals.
Oh, I'm with you on that one.
Yeah, I spent
They go.
Night in the
You go
hospital
in.
last week.
You spend a fortune. They give you some painkillers. Say here, have a good day.
Dude, that's
And
what
I can't
happened to
do
me.
painkillers, bro. I've been
That's
there,
what
done
happened to
that.
me when I was having the heart flutters. I'm sorry, no, not that. When I had the accident, March 2nd.
Yeah.
Man, I'm all banged up. I had the neck brace, looking like a freaking mummy. I couldn't even move for like 8 hours. It was uncomfortable as crap. Man, they went ahead and sent me home in pain, crying, with some freaking ibuprofen. That's it.
Ibuprofen doesn't do much.
That's all I can take, bro. I have a past.
And then I got the freaking bill, bro. I'm gonna be like, man, you need to shove that bill where the sun don't shine. That's insane.
why I don't go.
But thank God that it was, you know what I mean? Hey man, I'm gonna say thank God because I had nothing to do with it. The lady actually is the one that caused the accident, so insurance gonna, you know what I mean, gonna pay all of that. I don't have to pay for
Yeah.
it. But what if I didn't? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
That would
think
be
at
a
my
lot.
age, I'm done with doctors. I mean, seriously. I mean, I'm at the age now where doctors want to explore parts of my body I don't even want to explore. So, I mean, there's that.
I'm always afraid of walking in for one reason and then finding out there's something else wrong.
Yes,
And
yeah.
I don't want that shit. I mean, if I'm gonna go, just take me. I don't want to know why. So that's it. If the back gets to the point where I can't even crawl, then I'll go. Until then, I'm not going.
And you know what? To
I've had
to
that.
piggyback on what Scott Nadu said, they did my MRI already too. So that's something that I had to get done. I was literally in that freaking machine, Maddie. No joke. Paul, Chris, Tim, everybody in the chat. I was in that damn machine for a whole hour, and the lady told me you cannot move. You got to be still. So I was just hoping that I didn't get a back itch. My ass was not itching. My twins did not go to tingling. You know what I mean? I had to stay still. Because you said that if you move, you have to start all over again.
Yeah. I hate those stupid machines.
Yeah, I just had one last week. So I had a mini stroke, TIA, and they had to put me in the MRI, and that thing's like a coffin.
Man.
Yeah,
and
it is.
and then they give you the little air muff because the thing just stopped making all that damn noise. And all that shit is uncomfortable.
Sounds like an Atari.
Good night, Uncle Bill.
What kind of TIA did you have? Did you have the speech or the eyesight?
Actually, I didn't have any of that. I was laying down, looking at my phone, and all of a sudden I got this ringing in my ear and sent me off into an anxiety attack. I didn't know what was happening.
Good night, Uncle Bill toys.
And I had like a little bit of desensitization, and then I was in the hospital, and they were telling me to move my arm, and my arms, one arm was going fine, the other arm was going kind of slow. Same thing with that leg on that side of the body, so they called it a TIA.
Yeah,
They thought I had a stroke too because I had something called Ramsay-Hunt syndrome back in my 20s. So like I have like one side of my face that kind of doesn't move the same way as the other.
Yeah.
So, but that's what they said. It was a TIA, and I should be on Plavix and all that stuff.
They called mine a TIA. So I lost speech for about 3 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And then they sent me for blood tests and an ultrasound on my neck. And just to make sure.
I want to let props off know that you got a blue wrench. So now you're able to go and pop your link in the stream if you want to go ahead and do so. Now, I don't know who this person is.
That's his kid.
Whose kid?
Benjamin's my son.
That's his son.
I'm sorry. Hey, Benjamin Brown, thank you for popping in. I'm sorry, I did not know.
How old is he?
Paul.
6.
Uh-oh, we gotta be careful.
Like you and I already talked about, you know what I mean? Some people just be popping in these trolls, you know what I mean? So I was just making sure. Hey, Benjamin Brown, thank you for popping in. I really appreciate the love and support. Thank you.
He doesn't.
The same kid that I sent earlier, Paul?
He uses his voice to text that he leaves comments on all my videos.
Okay. Was he the same kid that I saw earlier?
Yes.
Okay.
That's
cool. Like him, he's cool.
So, Maddie, have you been doing any flying besides sitting down on your butt?
Trying.
Now, you're not going to be home for another year like you did a few back, are you?
No.
Okay.
I went all digital, you know that, so I started buying new stuff. I got all kinds of new gear, bro.
So
look how little these quads get with digital cameras.
You done with the analog BS?
Look at these little guys. Yeah, hell yeah. I sold all my analog stuff.
Okay.
I got rid of all of it. This is all digital now. All of them.
Sweet.
Little toothpick, little whoop. They're all digital.
Pretty cool,
Yeah,
man.
buddy. And
So,
then
Those batteries.
all that shit there. All these are everything up there is digital. Everything.
Nice.
What batteries? What batteries you talking about?
The Cinewhoop.
Oh, the little tiny whoop.
Yeah.
2S?
No, it runs 3S.
3S. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Little 3S 450s. These things are they're fast as hell.
Yeah.
You're gonna blow the props off of them with the 3S. Holy
That
crap.
one's only 2.5 inches. It's the size of the Tiny Hawk 2 Freestyle.
And those are the drones that they do the one shot with, right?
No, those are Cinewhoops. This is a tiny whoop. This is just a little fun quad to fly around like like indoors. But the ones that they do one shots with are Cinewhoops. They're a lot bigger.
Yeah,
They're
that's
like
what I'm
4 or
talking
5
about.
inch. But they have the prop guards on them. But they don't. They have action cameras mounted on the top, like GoPros and shit like that.
Okay.
That's where they get all the that's where the footage comes from. Is the
One of
action
the
camera.
best one was the one in the bowling alley. Was so cool where he went actually into the inside where the bowling pins go.
Yep. Yeah, those are Cinewhoops, man. I'm gonna end up with one shortly. I've got my eye on the iFlight ProTech 35. It's a Cinewhoop, but you can fly it freestyle too. You can fly it in Acro freestyle. It does flips and all that crap.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor. Go ahead and smash that thumbs up on the stream. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And if you're not subscribed to everybody's channel, check out everybody's channel. Subscribe. Help each other out. I will really appreciate that. Man, we had a great, amazing crowd.
I smashed it twice, Adrian. I smashed it twice. If that's all right.
Tim Jackson, you just interrupted my solo, sir.
Oh, go ahead.
You interrupted my. That was very important. Dang, I want to give you the finger so bad, but I can't. We got Benjamin Brown in the house.
Benjamin Brown
do that right now.
Now you know why I drink, Matty.
Oh yeah, dude.
Whoa! I got something to do with that.
That's your excuse.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, Chris. Before you bust a solo, hold on. Let me bet you be real
Oh,
quick.
here we go.
If I could, I would, but my hands aren't as good as they used to be.
Is that the excuse?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I think I do better than that.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Tim Jackson, that was for you, buddy.
Yep. Pain medication is kicking in. Yep.
Hey. You cannot be telling everybody that, Tim. Remember, you're my supplier.
Whoa, hello.
All the way from Australia. Hey,
Australia,
John, how
right.
you doing, Mr. JRC? Thank you for popping in, buddy. Appreciate you, man. I never use.
That was good milk.
I hate them. The Sims. That's what we're talking about. Because the Key Largo dude asked, "What Sims do you use to practice FPV?" And
Are you talking about like
simulators?
How the DJI FPV one have its own little sim?
Yeah, a lot of people do that. I don't.
I
hate
used the
simulators.
DRL simulator, but while I was waiting to get my FPV.
I learned by flying.
Yeah, but I wanted to be sure just because it's my first experience ever. I'm less than a year into drones.
Yeah, but see, that's where these things come into play. You can bust these things up, bro. This is how I started. I bought a whoop, an analog whoop, and I put it in Acro, and I went out in the front yard and I flew till I got it right. That was it. The Sims work for a lot of people. Don't get me wrong; they're good for muscle memory, but it wasn't me. I tried one and I said this ain't gonna work.
Yeah,
this wasn't real life enough for me.
Yeah, flying the drone definitely was a way better experience and a good way to learn. I think that with the simulator, what it really helped me with was get used to the fact that the controls were different from the GPS drones, and that really helped me
muscle memory.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of people do that.
That's one thing that I gave you, Matt, is that you actually picked up that FPV thing quick.
I had a lot of time on my hands. I wasn't working.
No shit, you were home every damn day, fool.
I was playing Mr. Mom. No, I was flying, 4 or 5 hours a day, every day of the week. So
I can't do that because I live right by an airport. I can't get up in the air around my house.
Is that the same issue you run through, Chris?
I could throw a rock at the tarmac. Fort Lauderdale International.
All right. So, question, Paul, are you guys like less than a mile, 3 miles? How far is the airport from you guys?
Probably I'm about less than 3 miles away.
So you guys have to actually drive somewhere else to go fly?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. We're right in the flight path of the New Bedford Airport. You hear them flying over all the time. So we can't do
Or
anything
just
around here.
or
We
just
have to
get
go
a,
out of controlled airspace.
That's why a lot of our videos are at Fort Tabor.
Yeah.
Well, I live you've got Fort Lauderdale International. I'm perpendicular with the parallel with the runway, so I'm not in final approach.
Oh.
But I fly my Air 2S somewhere else. But here, I'll fly my FPV drones wherever. But that's why I'm saying a lot of people complain about the DJI authorization zones, the unlocking. It's easy as hell. It's easy as hell. I can unlock mine in the front yard, and I can throw a rock at one of those freaking planes. That's how easy it is to do.
It does say that with authorization, we can go up to about 50 feet around the flight path, but I haven't tried it yet.
Yeah, around here it's 50 feet right in our neighborhood because we're 2 streets away from each other.
Yeah, so, but I haven't really. I've only got had to request authorization once when I flew by. Was out down at the pier in New Bedford doing a video, and definitely said, "Oh yeah, do you want authorization?" I never did it before. It sent the code and everything, and so that's the only time that ever happened.
I never had it.
I'll pull it up real quick.
The thing that I think is pretty cool between you guys, Chris and Paul, is that you guys didn't even know each other, but it came to find out that you guys, both of you, love drones, and you literally live almost right next door to each other. That's cool as hell, man.
Mm-hmm.
See my house right there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's the highway. See the highway?
Yeah.
There's the runway.
Wow.
What the
That's
hell?
right there.
That's where I'm at. Yep.
How the hell are you able to fly your GPS drone right there then?
Because it's not that. Well, I don't. I don't.
Just FPV.
But I'm just letting you know it's easy to unlock a DJI drone.
Oh, okay. I got you.
It's just, but I don't fly here. There's no reason to. I got nothing. There's nothing to look at here, anyways. I've got no reason to do something stupid by putting a GPS drone up and getting shots of an airplane.
Correct. Now, hey, Chris, the Key Largo dude, are you gonna get that FPV drone? Because if you do, it will come with the freaking goggles that you need instead of buying everything separate. And I believe the price actually went down a lot. A lot of drones prices are coming down, Maddie.
He asked me what to get, and I told him that for him, that DJI FPV drone would be perfect for him. I really do think it will be. I think so. He reached out to me and asked me what he should buy, if he should buy an analog starter kit. But he has multiple purposes. He's a camera drone guy. He's a big time photographer. He does a lot of video. So that DJI FPV drone would be perfect for him to both learn on and to keep doing more cinematic stuff with like a GoPro or something like that.
Yeah.
I got it.
He's buying it. He's buying a DJI FPV drone. It's exactly what I told him to do. He ain't looking to go full on Acro and start doing FPV and say screw the camera drones. That's not what he's in it for. It all depends on what you want to do with it.
And that's the same reason. Like, I don't want to do all the crazy tricks, but I want to add new perspectives to my videos. And I'm new to it, so they've only been in a couple of my videos, but I'm getting like 1 or 2 shots of the FPV that I'm throwing in there, and it's something acrobatic, but not crazy like what you were doing in your video, where you're whipping around stuff. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to get a different perspective, something that adds a little excitement to the video. And you can't beat the selling point for me is the emergency stop button. I can't believe that.
I love it, man.
On top of that, the price point that it's at, you're getting the V2 goggles. These freaking these goggles alone are $600.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the only unfortunate thing with that DJI FPV drone kit is that you cannot use that radio with other drones.
Yeah, and the prop is horrible.
Yeah, I mean, but it depends on what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like, it'll still do Acro fine. There's some people, like you talk to Sean Oz, World of Oz. He thinks that it flies just as good as his 5-inch. Some people like it better than others. Some people don't like it at all. I think it's a good tool for somebody in Chris's position, the Key Largo dude, where he's going to do cinematic flying and learn how to fly
Yeah, Chris.
FPV at the same time. With that oh shit button will do wonders.
Mm-hmm.
You
That
got
thing screams too.
Oh yeah, look
Oh
at
my
you,
God.
you ever watch some of Lon Denard's videos? Lon was doing freaking inverted yaw spins 300 feet in the air with that DJI FPV drone, just nonstop. He was going.
Yeah, me and Chris last week. Well, actually earlier this week to film, and I was doing 99.7 miles an hour over our heads. Just that thing screaming.
It's just sick how it can
Max
go
say
that
all
fast.
DJI sucks. I swear to God, Max say ain't got nothing else to do but talk smack about DJI. But he
DJI
got
sucks,
one.
and yet he's walking around flying an Inspire.
Exactly, and then he flies the Phantom. Then he flies the DJI FPV drone.
Yeah. Tammy's got the DJI FPV drone, a Phantom 4. So, I saw Tammy say something about, "Are you flying with us tomorrow?" I didn't know they were flying tomorrow. They're in Miami, so
Oh, they are?
Yeah. I just don't know if my back's going to be able to handle. I don't know. Maybe if I just sit in a chair and fly, I'll be fine.
Damn, I didn't know they were still in Florida. I thought they already went back home.
No. They're down here for another week. Max's grandpa's not doing that good.
Okay, 10-4. What was that, Paul? You were saying something?
I said I'm going to New York and I'm going to film Lake George over the summer.
Okay, nice. Never been there. The farthest I've been is to New Jersey, right by the Brooklyn Bridge, but I never
Lake George is
crossed
beautiful.
into it.
Yeah, I don't get
Are
out
you
much.
driving
I
or
would
you
love to go
flying?
somewhere other than Florida.
You guys gonna make it up here in July?
For the
rig mug?
The rig mug. I told Mark that I would do my best. It's going to be tough with all the money that we spent on the money that I spent at Jensen Beach.
You guys got a drone meetup over there?
Yeah.
We do.
They did it last year.
Meetup. It's the second one, and it's going to be on a farm. It's going to be great, actually. You know,
going to have Johnny Cash impersonating singers there. Johnny Cash and Elvis or someone.
And
like
Elvis,
that.
yeah.
Burning ring of fire.
Yeah.
Tim Jackson, you know you in the panel. You know you could talk if you want to, right?
I told Mark. I said, dude, you're on a farm. You need to set up some sort of FPV tracks for the guys, for the FPV guys.
Is that what you're doing?
That's what he should do.
Yeah, I believe that thing
great.
I wish I could. Lion, but okay.
We tried to get Mark to fly FPV in South Florida. And it wouldn't
work. He didn't. Marcus Crawford, you mean he didn't want to?
No, Mark Fisher.
Oh, but wait a minute. I thought he fly. Don't he fly FPV?
Mark, no.
Okay, so he's a straight GPS drone.
Yep. We'll get him there.
We had a short mini meetup a few weeks ago at this place called Sabin Point in off of Riverside in Rhode Island, and it was great. I mean, it's the first time I had ever gone to a meet. They had some crazy sick drones there that I can't remember what they were called, but they'd go up and then the legs would just come up and fold up in.
The Inspire does that. The one that
they were like the Matrice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Question, Maddie. I didn't make it to Saturday to the drone meetup early when Ray Kelly told me you guys are gonna set up around 7 o'clock in the morning. Now I think I missed when the Army had their drone out. What drone did they have? Did you have any videos or anything you want to share?
Wasn't a drone.
Yeah,
what
it was.
They have?
They only had the Hellfire missile out.
Oh.
They didn't have a drone. They had that Hellfire missile.
Drone.
No. They didn't have a drone.
So what the hell they got that missile? It's not they could just shoot that missile up in the air.
That was just a Hellfire missile, one of the missiles that have been shot in off of. I don't remember what aircraft they said it came off of, but
okay,
it was an actual missile. It was just all the electronics and everything was gutted out of it.
Got you. Because it seemed like it was hollow in the inside, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Those Army guys were cool as hell.
Oh, man. Yeah, they were, man. They were amazing, man.
They were the reason I was flying FPV in the parking lot of the bowling alley Friday night.
Yeah, because there were two of the guys that were there.
Yeah, they wanted to see him fly. So I said, okay, you got it.
I'm actually glad that you guys were able to fly inside the restaurant, and ain't nobody worry about, you know what I mean, no issues, nobody didn't bother anybody. You guys did the freaking flying pretty good, man. You know who's pretty good? Lee, Adventure FPV.
Yeah, that's who was
He's
doing the
pretty good,
flying.
man.
Yeah, I just had to walk
good.
around and let everybody know that we were going to do it because you want to make sure everybody's aware they're going to have a Cinewhoop flying over their head. So we didn't want to piss anybody off.
Dude, them damn chicken wings were good. Did you eat any of those?
Yeah. We also had them. Johnny
At the
Drone
hotel.
Flyer. Johnny bought 4 boxes of wings with his $50 gift card at the hotel. You were there. You were
Yeah, of course,
you were
man.
editing. You were editing video, weren't you? Is that what you were doing?
Yeah, I was
Editing.
trying to, but then I disappeared for a while, and I went to the computer room because I connected my thing directly to the Ethernet, and it worked a lot better because the Wi-Fi sucked.
Oh, that Wi-Fi was
horrible,
terrible,
man.
It was terrible.
Even in the room, you could barely play a video. A freaking 720, it would just be buffering. It was crappy.
You're sort of used to that, aren't you, Adrian?
Yeah.
I cannot believe you actually got better service than me in Australia.
Hey, you remember how I started out? I didn't have much better service than you have right now.
Okay, mate, mister. I'm from North Carolina, no Pennsylvania. I'm in New York. Wherever
I was born in Reading, Pennsylvania, and I moved down south.
Okay, and what else?
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. There you go.
Okay. Go ahead.
Sorry, Paul and Chris. You know, this guy, he got dementia. He don't even know what he's talking about.
Continue on.
Oh, Chris, welcome to the shit show, buddy.
Thank you. But hey, listen, I'm going to have to get off of here now, okay?
Yeah, man. Hey, thank you for coming in. We're about to leave in about 4 minutes anyway. Thank you, Paul.
Yeah, let me say something.
And I appreciate you, buddy.
Let me say something before I go.
Yes, so hold on a second. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Smash that like button. Smash that like button right now if you haven't hit it. Everybody follow everyone else's channel. And if you guys want me to follow your channel, send me the link. Find me on Facebook or message me, comment on one of my videos, and I'll follow you and I'll support your channel too.
Good stuff.
Thank you, man.
Bro.
Nice to see you, brother Widge and Big Paul. You have a great night, man. Tell the kid I said good night.
I appreciate you having me on the show.
Have a good night, Paul.
Take care, bro.
And now there's 4. Tim.
You.
Can I get some milk? Never mind. Don't worry about it. Never mind.
I got some milk.
No, I don't want that kind of milk. We're going to milk the cat.
Hey, Tim. Hey, Tim, did you stop picking up the accent over there?
No.
No?
No.
Good day.
The only thing I used to have a southern drawl, and now I don't have it. That's the only thing I lost.
Because I noticed, like, when people go over to a country where they have a different accent, they start to pick up a little bit of it because that's all they're hearing.
So that happens a lot.
Yeah, I never lost my accent at all. So
Tim is not gonna pick that up because he always sucking on Grandpa's old cough medicine, so that kind of helping him, keep that southern accent going on. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, it is a little
sucking on Grandpa's old cough medicine.
Oh, sucking on Grandpa's. Oh, that was so funny, bro. I know where that came from. Yeah, Dumb and Dumber, man. Dumb and Dumber. Or no, not Dumb.
Dumb and Dumber, yeah. Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, Dumb and... No, that was the first one.
Dumb and Dumber, yeah, Dumb and Dumber.
It was the first one when he started drinking the bottles of piss.
What are you, a camel?
I don't remember that one.
Sounded like a freaking dolphin, bro.
Has anybody seen Dumb and Dumber? Is it good or what?
No, it was kind of stupid.
You mean part 2, Dumb and Dumber, and then Dumb and Dumber 2. It was pretty funny. It was good.
It was all right. I didn't. The first one's classic, bro.
I believe the first one was the best one. It's always like that.
Yeah.
Kind of like the movie Coming to America. Part 1 was great. Part 2 sucked.
I didn't like it.
Part 2 was trash.
Yeah, I didn't like it at all. But it was good to see the actors come back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they came in with their walkers.
The
The first Coming to America, yeah, that was great. But I didn't even watch the second one.
Yeah, the second one's still on Amazon Prime. If you have the Amazon Prime, you'll be able to watch it. But I mean, look, it came on. I've only watched like 20 minutes of it, and then it just stopped. It's just not funny to me.
I think I tried watching it, and I just got bored right away. So,
But every
Yeah.
time part one comes
Forgettable.
on, I watch it. Part one,
What
I
about
watch it
Bill?
every day, every time.
What about Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventures? I
No,
thought
man,
they had
you need no hell no, man. What are you talking about?
don't
I've
they
never
have
been
a part
interested in
2 or
those.
something?
Yeah, I think so.
I liked them because they actually had George Carlin in it. That's why I liked it. Because I like George Carlin as an actor.
he didn't have much of a role, but it was still
Okay, so
nice to see him.
Yeah, it
give
was
me
That's
good.
1 minute,
basically
fellas. I'll
when
be right
Keanu
back.
Reeves started getting, popular.
Yeah, he started getting really popular off of that.
Yeah, I didn't see the Bogus Journey. I saw the first one. I thought that was pretty cool.
I wasn't too
Yeah, I
interested
never-
in those.
I haven't seen the next one. I'm hooked on Stan right now. I've been watching Justified, and it's pretty good.
Yeah, you know what I'm doing right now? I'm on HBO Max watching Oz. You remember Oz from the late 90s, early 2000s? Yeah, I just found it on HBO Max, and I said, I'm going to watch it all over again. That
I
was a
haven't
great
seen
show.
that in ages.
Oh, it's great.
Hmm.
I binge it every night. So,
Yeah, I haven't seen that in ages.
well, if you got HBO Max, you can watch
No,
it
I
again.
never got that. I never got it. I got Stan and Netflix and Prime. That's about it. Can't have too many bills.
Yeah, I know. I had to cut some of mine.
Yeah, they add up after a while.
Shit's expensive, dude.
Man, you ain't kidding. And especially when you're single, you have to do it all yourself. So
Tell me about it.
I'm not single, but I still have to do it all by myself.
yeah.
Hey Tim, I'm gonna actually have to hire you to be my loan guy, But
Jose,
you gotta give me a discount. Number one, you gotta buy your own gas.
You see that finger behind you?
You gotta cut the yard and actually keep going until I'm satisfied.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
By the way, Tim, how's your son doing, man?
Okay. Who?
Your son. I haven't heard you say anything about your son in a while. How is he doing?
He's getting old, and I'm getting old.
Like Pop?
He reminds me of my age because he was born on my birthday. So he reminds me of my age every year. We're 20 years apart. So I'm 50, he's 30. And he has 2 children. So
because you're pretty old, Tim. Aren't you about 75, 30,
I'm
75, 80?
I'm going to virtual slap you.
I was going to say 76, but, I wasn't going to be an asshole.
Hey, the price is right. I was only up by one number.
Oh, my God, Matt. I thought we were friends, man.
Oh, I love you, Tim. I love you, buddy.
Oh, you must.
By the
really
way, Matty, have you noticed that my Wi-Fi might not be the greatest, but actually look okay on the stream a little bit, don't I?
You've been doing well tonight.
You look kind of fuzzy, but hey, you're all right.
Every now and then it comes in and out.
I'm not cutting out. I'm not buffering. I'm not that pixelated. I mean, give me a.
Oh, now he is.
Now he is.
Now he is. The one time he says he's not, he is.
He's talking shit. That's why. Sorry, Chris.
Hey, you gotta stop moving so much, and it should come back.
See, I'm actually using my phone with a DJI Osmo 4.
You got it connected together, so that'll give you better resolution too on everything.
Yeah. Well, my phone is at 1080p, 60 frames, but I was thinking, why go and buy a new, because I don't have a webcam anymore. My son has one, but why go and buy a new webcam when I could just use my phone, use it as a webcam, and for the same amount of money, I got a DJI Osmo 4 too. So now I can go and
StreamYard only streams in 720 anyway, so.
Right. They don't go to 1080. I wish it did.
Nope. I think you can go to 1080 if you pay a certain subscription for it.
Oh, on StreamYard?
Yeah, I have the $20 one a month that I use. But I don't think I get 1080 in that. I don't think.
Don't we get like 10 people on the panel?
I can get 10 up to 10.
Yeah, I get 10 people. Yeah.
Hey,
and what's the free
Marty,
one?
You only get
Marty,
6.
that DJI thing that I bought from you,
The
that uses
OM5, the
yeah,
OM4.
Mimo, whatever it is. I'm gonna have
Yeah.
to call you because I want to get it connected. I tried, but I was having a little bit of issue. But I'm gonna talk to you about that.
No problem.
later on, not right
It's
now.
the OM4. That's what you got from
Yeah.
me.
So what I'm gonna do is I want to go ahead and use that to get like a little B-roll thing going on. You know what I mean? So I'll
Yeah.
talk to you about that later.
I forgot you had that.
Yeah.
I forgot I got rid of it.
As a matter of fact, I charged it once. I turned it on the other day. The battery's still full. The
Yeah, it
battery's not
lasts a
dead
while.
yet.
You
15
gotta watch
hours,
them.
right?
You gotta
Yeah,
watch
What was
them.
that?
15 hours. It says 15 hours on the box.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, and I just got it today, so I'm gonna have to learn a lot.
Yeah, I had it a while
was
ago.
that?
There's a lot to learn on it. The different buttons and what they do, double clicking, triple clicking, the trigger and stuff like that.
Did you get one of those yet, Manny? You gonna need
No, I use ISDT chargers. I have multiple ones, but I use
Okay.
parallel boards with mine. I use these
Okay, yeah.
because this one right here you can use with an AC plug, or it disconnects. Which way does it go? That way. It goes like that, and then you can
Okay.
use it out. You can use it out in the field with an XT60.
That's regular. Yeah. Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I've got 3 of them.
So what is that?
I
A
got one
power
of
bank?
these, but I
No,
need
it's a
cord.
charger for lipos for batteries.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. I need a what's the name charger thing on it.
When you start flying FPV, bro, you end up with like something like this,
Good night, Fly and Play Media. I'll see you later, buddy. Thank you for coming in, man.
something like
See, it's
that.
on. Holy mother of God.
That's
Very
only
colorful.
that's only one. That's only one
God.
case. I've got another one on the floor.
Holy crap.
Yeah, you got to get like 10, 15 batteries for each drone, bro. You don't want to run
Oh,
out
I
of
got-
battery when you're out flying because they only get
I
2-3 minutes.
I got about 50 batteries for my Tiny Hawk 2.
Yeah, those little ones. I got rid of them all. I gave my Tiny Hawk 2 and my Tiny Hawk 2 Freestyle away at the meetup.
I never got a freestyle yet. I'm thinking about getting one.
That's why I bought this. This is what replaced it, but this one's digital.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little Gep RC Phantom. They call it a Phantom.
It's nice.
It's amazing. You can get digital cameras in these little guys.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Well, that Woobit sort of looks like a Tiny Hawk 2.
Yeah, well, like I said, I was going to replace both the Freestyle and the regular Tiny Hawk, so I bought that, and then I got the Gep RC.
Well, I
Now-
heard the Tiny Hawk 3 is out now, too.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I had to
thing
get off
looks
the
cool.
analog, though, man. I had to get off that analog.
You know
Well,
what?
It's kind of messy, isn't it?
You
Well,
know what,
I-
guys? Hey, guys, I need a poll in the chat. I'm between you guys because I just actually read a comment that somebody went ahead and made. His name is Mike Dana. Tell me if you agree.
Let me. I'll tell you right now. Hold on.
Maybe
No.
maybe
Yeah.
if you get a can and hold it up in the air, that might help. But that's going to hurt your arm after a while holding it too. Remember them old antennas that you had to put foil on just to get a reception when we only had 3 channels?
Oh yeah, I still remember that.
Oh,
Yeah, I remember those days when my granddaddy told me to go ahead and get the clicker, not the remote, the clicker.
The clicker
the clicker. Yep.
up here.
And
It's
they
a
were
That
big.
thing
clicker.
sounded loud as hell when you just like that.
And they were like that. They were like
yeah,
that.
and heavy as hell. Yeah.
You had 3 buttons.
Well, when I was younger, when I was little, I was the remote. Change the channel. Change it to that channel. Yeah.
Hey,
change the
man,
remote.
he used to go ahead and send me to the outside in the hallway. Move the antenna left.
Yeah.
I stay
Yeah.
right there. And then if you let it go, what did you do? Go move it
Mhm.
again. And I'm holding it. He used to keep me there for about 30 minutes to get up.
It's like when I was younger, I swear I had a magnet that could like get everything to come fly and hit me in my head that my mother flew. She would throw a shoe, hit me right in the head. Oh man, she was good at it.
Now I do agree with this. My
AZ.
all you old folks.
Yeah.
That thing
And
was
they did.
heavy as hell, man.
It was. It was.
So
AZ's holding the can.
being on for 2 hours and 10 minutes. Tim, Tim, when's the last time you flew, man? I haven't seen a video from you in a while, bro.
I haven't flown. I've been working long hours, man. Long hours.
Got to get that flying in, baby.
Yeah, I will. Definitely.
Do you still have your Mavic 2 Pro?
The Zoom? No, I don't have it.
I'm sorry, the Zoom.
Mm-mm.
So now you only have the 4 Pro V2. That's it.
Mini 2, Tony Hawk 2. That's about it.
What about the DJI Phantom 4 V2.0?
Nope.
Damn, you got
What
rid
did
of
you
all
do
of
with
them,
that
huh?
one?
Yep. Got rid of them all. Well,
Wait a
long
minute. Wait a minute.
story,
Weren't
but
you supposed to be selling that one to me?
long story short, I needed money.
Life's
So
a
there you
bitch, is what it is.
That's right.
There's priorities, man.
Priorities come first. That's it.
I feel
And
you.
that's why I only have one drone.
That's the reason I'm down to one camera drone. I've only got the
Yeah.
Air 2S. The other ones I got rid of.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd like to get an Air 2S, but I'm showing people what they can do with a budget.
Yeah.
A $300 drone, and you look at the videos, and most people are looking. It's 2.7K, and most people.
What do you have? A Mini SE?
Yeah, and most
Dude.
people aren't even watching on something above 1080p.
Bro,
unless
that
they got a
2
big
point-
65-inch and
That 2.7K off that Mini SE looks better than some of the 4K cameras that are out.
yeah,
That's a Wi-Fi, isn't it?
Yeah.
yeah.
But one
Enhanced
thing,
Wi-Fi.
but one thing is that Matty, that anytime he makes a video, the quality is freaking amazing, man. I
Of
keep
course.
thinking it's another video, like
It's a
another
DJI
drone. The
camera. What do you
quality is
expect?
Great.
That Mini 2 camera is awesome. It's amazing.
Oh yeah.
Amazing.
I wish I had gone with that one, but to tell you the truth, just because of range, like I said before, that range is really limited unless you got a wide open space, and that's why I had to get those Yagis and parabolic reflectors just to make the range a little better. It actually works, and I'm happy with it. But I'd love to have an Air 2S so I could do so much more.
I got the Air 2S Fly More combo. I was on Drone Nation's Facebook Live when I bought it. I bought it the morning it was released at Best Buy. I showed up at Best Buy at 9:45.
Mm-hmm.
But the only reason I got it is because my buddy TJ wanted my Air 2. I had the Air 2. And I said, well, shit, this is perfect. That'll pay for a majority of the Air 2S. So I sold it to him and went the same morning and bought the Air 2S. That was the only reason I got it. If it wasn't for him buying the Air 2, I wouldn't have the Air 2S right now.
It's all in the business, man.
It's got that D-Log too. Was that the what was the edition? It was like
HDR.
Wasn't there like the 5.7K, or was that?
Well, the Air 2S has 5.4K.
5.4, sorry.
Which is the same exact resolution as Autel's 6K.
And that's a 1-inch, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really good quad, bro. It flies good. The characteristics on it are insane.
Yo,
it's got everything
Tim,
you need.
Tim, Matty actually flew mine with the RC Pro. He dumped in there with his pants.
Yeah, that RC Pro is badass.
I am saving up for the RC Pro. And
if I had another quad that would fly off of it, I would buy it, but I don't.
Bro,
so
that remote is freaking. I don't know what the hell is it about that. And keep in mind, Matty, I haven't adjusted nothing. That's factory, and the way it flies smooth, I don't want to mess with it. Now, remember, you told me that in the back I have the set screws. I don't even want to touch it.
Okay, I got a question.
Exactly the way it is.
They were a little loose. They were a little loose for me, but a little bit of tightening up on the tension. Because I like what sticks.
I might go ahead and do a quarter turn, maybe.
That's what I did with this. I like a little bit of tension, so on these sticks here, I tighten them up just a little, because those are Hall effect gimbals, is what they are, and it's I like them a little bit tighter.
Now I had an Air 2. I bought that brand new. Y'all know that. What's the difference from an Air 2 to an Air 2S?
There's a few different things that the Air 2S has that the Air 2 doesn't.
What a few. So
But
let me give you one. Mavic Air 2 does not have the is AccuSync 2. Air 2 is AccuSync 3. Am I right, Matt?
yes,
Yeah, I was
Another
going to say
thing
you
is
got
that
Oculus.
the Air 2S has the sensors on top. The
Yep.
Mavic Air 2 only has it right in the front.
Yeah, they're like that. They're like
Correct.
that.
Now, another thing, if I'm not mistaken, Matty, correct me if I'm wrong. The Mavic Air 2 is up to 4K. Air 2S 5.4K.
yes,
And
Okay,
also,
1 inch sensor.
and
too.
1 inch
yes.
sensor. There you
The
go.
Air 2 is only a half inch.
And
Right.
then the D-Log, all the other stuff is extra stuff, which is great. And I believe
They've got more quick shot features. The Air 2S has master shots.
But I believe the Mavic Air 2
out.
and the Air 2S have the same flight time, right?
Yeah, same batteries.
Okay.
It's
Yes, same
30
battery.
minutes, right?
No, it's actually the Air 2S actually has 2 minutes less.
How does
The
it
Air
fly
2S?
compared to the Air 2?
Yeah.
The Air 2 and Air 2S, what's the flight like? How's it fly?
About the same.
About the same. Okay.
Good night, Jim Droning. Thank you for coming in, buddy. I really appreciate you, man.
Oh,
Rocket
they have
White,
the
how you
antenna
doing,
and
buddy?
all.
And the Air 2S ascends and descends faster.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All
Hey,
right.
Chris Westwood, how you doing, buddy? Thank you for coming in, sir. Really appreciate you, man. But I remember Matty told me a long time ago when he first had an agent, and you're gonna get it. I keep saying no, no, no. It took me a while though, Matty, for me to get it eventually.
It was
It
worth
took
it's
me a
worth
long freaking time.
It's
Paul
worth it.
let me fly his a few weeks back, and took a flight with it, and I just saw the difference right away, and it was incredible. I mean, it felt so smooth. It felt so.
Oh my god!
It is.
It just felt like it was just 10 times better than that black controller I have.
Oh, without
Now-
a doubt. Yeah.
I mean, it's so much, but I have to work with what I got.
Yeah, it is what it is, bro. When you're ready, you upgrade. When you're ready,
Yeah, all I've been doing is upgrading the controller. I went and got new, taller sticks. I got this thing that fits in there, so I can, if I wanted to, I can have a tablet. It's got a lanyard. I got the Yagis. My thing looks like a Frankenstein controller.
Bro, it's not always about it's not always about buying whatever's new, whatever's out that's the latest. It's about what you do with what you have.
And that's
Right.
what.
And what you
use case
have
scenario.
is what you have with the Mini SE is perfectly sufficient for somebody that's been flying as long as you have. When you get to the point where you've got money in your pocket and you're ready to do some video or photography shit that's going to get you on another level, you upgrade then. Until then, you're fine. You're fine
I'm
where you're
having
at.
fun. That's all.
That's
I
it. All that
always say
matters.
I always say it's use case scenario. Always. It's what you do, what you want to do with it before you.
If I
find
could
it.
afford it,
Oh.
I would own the Mavic 3 right now, and I would have sold the
Right.
A2S, but I can't afford it.
Right.
I'm lucky that I'm in a group where I get to see these drones at least, when we have our meetups. It's just I've seen some insane drones, and
Oh yeah, they're out there, man.
I mean, and that DJI FPV is just a screamer. Every time me
Oh,
and Paul
It's
go
loud.
out, we go out flying, and he just is flying over us. It's like a rocket.
I was
I like
actually
the
flying.
sound it
I was
makes.
flying mine over there at the beach. Remember,
Yep.
Maddie kept saying, "Man, nothing screaming."
Yeah,
Mhm.
she screams,
With the
bro.
wind, I was going 75, almost 80 miles an hour, just zipping right through,
Wow,
man.
that's what I love about this
Like
one.
Love
nothing.
it. Sound.
That was good
thing,
video,
this
Adrian.
thing right here, bro. When you
Is that the
when
one you were chasing the plane with?
yeah, when you full throttle on this thing, you'll hear it from a mile away.
Dude, that thing
It's
screams
loud.
loud.
I like
It's-
the sound that the DJI
I love-
FPV makes when you turn it on. It sounds like Transformers.
Oh yeah, isn't that cool? I wish I could make mine start up like that. The sound. Oh yeah, that thing's badass the way it sounds.
It's awesome.
Damn, I just fucked my back up. Just all I did was reach over for a drone.
My first
Oh,
drone,
God.
Justin, I gave away. I
Bitch.
gave it to Triple T. Steve. He has my first drone.
I still have my first camera drone. I have the original Hubsan Zeno. It's sitting right there, hanging on a wall. I still have the Hubsan Zeno.
Justin did went ahead and made a comment. Don't
Yeah.
ever sell your first drone. May have regretted. That's why I still have my Mavic Air 1. That was my first baby, and I will not get rid of it.
I don't have my
Don't
first
blame
one.
I don't blame you.
That was my first love of drones. That one right there. And again, I flew it the other day, and I felt a little weird flying it. But after a few minutes, man, it felt like home.
Depends on what
with
your
the,
first.
with the Mavic Air 1, the battery, I only get
Yeah, it
8,
sucks.
maybe 10 minutes, maybe out of it. That's it.
When you're talking first drone, I went through hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars in toy drones
Oh,
before I even
lied.
found DJI.
I
And the
lied. This is
Spark.
my first. That's my first drone.
Oh no,
What the
I
hell is
have
that?
I have my actual first drone. My actual first drone I have. Hold on.
What is that one? Oh,
That's a drone.
the drone. Okay.
Was that Theta drone a toy drone or was it actually
Yeah.
hobby grade?
Nah,
What the hell is that?
That's that is my first drone ever.
That's a Hudson.
My first
Wow.
toy drone. No. It's like it's made by
It almost looks like a freaking Spark a little bit.
it's a Spark clone is what it is.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
okay.
There's
okay,
a little
okay,
toy drone altitude hold. Look, this bitch even still turns on, bro. Watch this.
Oh,
Look at
wow.
That's pretty cool.
It's got that stupid little 0.3 megapixel camera on the front. Little Wi-Fi drone.
Yeah.
Got them stupid controllers.
One
Yeah,
axis.
Yeah.
One axis.
No, not even. It's just you just move it with your hand. You have to adjust it ahead of
okay.
time. I'll never get rid of it.
That's cool.
Yeah. And then I got other toy drones that I've had forever that just hang on my walls. And, you know, I don't know. I never thought to get rid of them because I would hate to see somebody else with it. I don't want to see somebody else have the problem that I dealt with.
Yeah, right.
See,
But I guarantee anybody who gets
I got
drone,
the Hubson Zeno, the Unique
they will all
Breeze,
say
Wingsland.
they will all say that once you fly, you're addicted. It's
Look,
like,
I got a Bugs drone. Look at that shit. Old school, bro.
oh,
I-
damn, I remember that. I remember
Bugs
that.
is almost the one I bought first.
Bugs is fucking awesome. They're
Look at this
awesome.
little
I
toy
like
grade
Bugs.
piece of shit. Potensic or JJRC. Got a little
Oh,
3-axis
sure.
gimbal on it.
Yeah.
Got all them craps. Yep. I kept them all because they're not worth selling. They're not worth it. So,
Right.
Why would I sell that to somebody? They're gonna hate them. They're gonna hate their life after they're done. They're gonna
They
try and
don't
call
hold
me
the
and say,
value.
"Hey, can I get my money back?"
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They don't
And then
hold
I'm
the
gonna
value like DJI.
Nah, they're toy grade shits. But I had the Spark. I sold all that shit. Phantom 3, Phantom 4, all that crap.
The Air 1 is a sturdy ass drone. It's pretty cool.
It makes you wonder because you sit here and say, how much money did I spend on all this shit before I found a DJI quad? And
Yeah.
it was a lot. And you wonder where DJI was. I never thought of them, didn't know anything about them for 2 years of flying drones before I finally found one.
Wow.
I bought my first DJI drone 3 years ago. I bought the Spark, and after that,
Yeah,
it was
me
over,
too.
bro. After
Me
that, it was
too.
over.
I bought the Mini 1 3 years ago, and
I bought the Spark, then I went through the Mini 1, the Mini 2. I went through all of them.
Yeah.
I just sold my Mini 2 at Spin Up last year.
Yeah. You've seen all the drones I had. I had like 5 or 6 days.
Oh, I've gone through probably 100 of them, at least.
Crazy.
That was funny, wasn't it? White walked by, I went, huh.
That's a lot of drones, man.
Yeah, now it's all these, man. Now it's all FPV, bro. Can't go wrong with these.
Yep, you're hooked.
Oh yeah.
Well, the first one that had a camera was one of those that didn't have altitude hold. The throttle was always down, and you always had to keep it pressed, or it would hit the ground.
Yeah, I had one too.
I
It
had
was
to
a
learn
striker.
that. That was tough to learn, but I got it. I even flew it around the house for a while.
That's
but,
how I learned, is on those non-altitude hold drones. That's how you learn how to fly.
Oh, what they
And
call
then
it?
you just go through them. No, just it's just manual flying.
Manual.
But I've had them. You know, you go from the Spark. I had the Unique Typhoon Q500, that big ass freaking alien looking drone.
Mhm.
Bunch of Walmart drones. I had the Autel X-Star Premium. Got rid of that piece of shit.
Yeah.
Just
I heard
been
about
through
that.
them. Been through them all.
I had one that was about the size of a Matchbox car.
I've had one of those too. That was in
Yeah.
the remote. It was in the remote. It was
Yeah,
actually a little case that opens up on the remote, and you stick it in the remote, and that's how you
I
store
think
it.
that was the one I had. But the thing is, if you're flying in your house, those things pick up hair like you wouldn't believe.
Oh, yeah.
In the
Oh,
prop,
yeah.
and then you have to pull out the hairs, and it just gets really annoying after a while because you can't take those things outside. One little light breeze and it's gone.
Well, that's plenty hot too.
Hey, Bill, Coast to Coast Drone, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, Ed. How you doing?
We got Ed, Love My Drones in the house. We got Bill, Coast to Coast Drone. Thank you for coming in, buddy.
You
So,
remember Return to Home on those old toy drones? It wasn't called Return to Home. It was called one key return.
Yeah.
Where when you push the return button, it would start flying back the way it came, and then it would go straight over you. You'd hit the one key return, and it would just go wherever the hell it wanted to.
Mine never worked. It was like
they never did.
Started going away. I remember bringing it up, started flying, and the wind started to take it. And I said, "Oh!" I hit that button, and it didn't do nothing. It just went flying a quarter of a mile away.
Yep.
Yeah.
The kids found it and gave it to me. But that's the one I crashed into a fence. And once I hit the fence, unfortunately, the prop stopped, but the motor kept going, and I saw smoke coming out of it, and I was like, "Oh man." And that's why I took a 3-year hiatus.
I went to Walmart and bought a shadow drone, a ProMark shadow drone, a black one. It looked like a Phantom type thing, but it was just toy grade.
Oh, I remember the shadow.
Yeah, I took it to a park, and I was up for like 2 minutes, lost connection, landed straight in the middle of a deep-ass lake.
Ooh.
And I jumped in my truck, left my kids and the wife at the park, and drove to Walmart and bought another one. And came back and started flying it. That's how I was so deep into trying to learn how to fly.
Yeah,
that's why you get hooked.
The addiction.
It was over, bro.
And now I just can't get enough of what I'm flying now. I've gone out like 2-3 times a week now.
But one thing is though, Chris, NB Drone, that once you actually like that drone, like we saying right now, it gets addicted to where you just want to keep freaking flying. And again, sometimes your footage may not be the greatest footage, but to you it is. So
to me,
like everybody will tell you, you just do what you want to do.
Do what you
post
do.
what you want to post, and don't care if any negative comment. Who gives a damn? It's your video, it's your channel. Do whatever you want to do.
Three quarters of the time when I fly, I don't even hit record. I just fly to fly.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go out and have a cigarette in the front yard, and I cannot go out without bringing a drone with me, whether it's an FPV drone or whatever. Can't do it. I have to fly.
I'm gonna get to that point, But I have a video coming out tomorrow. I went to Warren's Point in Rhode Island. I did a little bit of flying, and I didn't, I put the video together, and I didn't really like it at first. Then I watched it a couple of times, and it grew on me. So I'll be releasing that tomorrow on my channel. So,
and one thing, Chris, that's actually fun about a video. To you, it may not seem that good, but once you popped in a little bit of music, it seems like the music just kind of make the video just be more attractive. You know what I mean? Depending on what kind of music you use.
Yep.
Yeah.
The music always can help. Like Matty could be flying his drone. Like I think he flew that drone inside of the metal building. Remember when you were flying around all them freaking machines and stuff like that?
Oh yeah, in my shop. Yeah.
In the shop, yeah. The video, to be honest with you, it was not the greatest, but the music just made it so much freaking fun to watch. You know what I mean?
Sometimes that's
and
all
you
it
keep flying that thing around.
See now, like that, I don't like. It was just a little flight that I did, and I just threw it up just to throw it up. I'm not a big editor. I don't stitch shit together. If you see a video on my channel, it's a one shot, pop a music track on it, and I'm done. I don't edit shit. I don't color grade. I don't stabilize my GoPro footage. None of that crap. Because I don't have the need to. I don't really care.
So happy birthday, Mr. Ed. Love my drone. He's 63 today. Holy cow.
63 years young, baby. And he's still kicking. That old prick.
Yep.
Yeah, go. Thank you for being here, man. I appreciate you, buddy. So, hey, I'm about to go ahead and call it quit in about 5 minutes. Let me go ahead and I'm going to put the link in the chat for a few minutes, Rocket White, for you to say hello. But then we're about to leave in about 5 minutes. So, link is in the chat if you want to pop on in real quick, say hello. We're about to go in about 5 minutes.
Helicopter outside. Can y'all hear that?
What was that?
No,
Tim.
really. No, I can't.
Helicopter.
Oh.
Up. So
Tim, I actually wish you would have. I wish you would have sent me that Phantom V 2.0 for like.
you know how much that would have cost me there, buddy?
Hey, 4/4. Come on, chill.
You mean 9?
Well, that's why he said, but I'm saying 4. Hey,
You'd have made it. You'd have made
hey,
it.
but if you know that he could get frustrated, man, I don't give a damn. It's 4/4, dude. Like,
Dude,
chill.
4/4. Oh, that was funny as hell, man.
Didn't you say it was 9?
No,
Yeah,
he kept saying it was 9.
Yeah,
I
somebody.
said 4.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
225. 225. That's 9.
That's
I
what I
kept
was
on saying
hearing.
it was 10, and I was like, wait a minute. It's been a long time since I've been home.
All right,
Oh,
come
boy.
on, Rocket White. I'm about to go ahead and go. I'm about to go ahead and just pop another little thing of medicine, drink some more water,
Yeah, I'm
watch a
gonna
little bit
bounce
of
my.
TV until I'm ready to fall asleep, and that's what I'm gonna do, man.
Yeah.
Chris, do me a favor, man. Tell Paul thank you for coming in. You as well. Thank you for coming in, Chris. Everybody in the chat.
Thank
Never
you.
mind. He popped in for a few minutes. Let me see if his internet gonna work.
Short night
Oh,
for
Rocket
me.
White.
Rocket!
Rocket White. What up?
Hey, guys. What's
What's up,
really
buddy?
going on?
What's the dealio, Rocket White?
Say again?
I said, what's the dealio?
Just hanging out and was going to watch and wasn't going to come on and said, no, I have to at least show my face. Halloween's coming, so, you know.
Yes, sir. Yes,
How
sir.
is everybody?
We
Doing
doing all right,
okay.
but we about to
Doing
go ahead and
great,
call
man.
it a night, man.
Well, I just want to tell you what happened real quick.
Go ahead.
This, I think I got zapped by one of those things that stop your drone from working.
Uh-oh.
'Cause I went on a job and I went up 1,000 feet because I already knew that people were going to shoot me down in that area. And when I got close, just like everybody warned me, everything shut off. My screen went blank. And so I set my controller on the porch and went in the house. And when I came out, about 5 minutes later, my drone showed up. I was so happy.
Oh shit!
Damn.
What
But
kind of
I
drone
was
was it?
only Hudson Xeno Pro Plus.
Oh, you
Okay.
got the Pro Plus. Okay.
The farthest I ever went was about 2 miles, and I was only about a half a mile, so that shouldn't have happened.
No, that shouldn't have happened.
Hey, did you hear about the rabbi that went to confession? He went to confession and told the priest, Father, I have to confess. I just made love to 2 young women last night. And the priest said, you're a rabbi. You don't have to tell me. And the rabbi said, hell, man, I'm telling everybody.
Oh my god.
Okay,
I
Rocket
just
White.
wanted-
All right. Okay. Hey,
Oh,
Rocket
God.
White, well, you came in a little too late, man. We about to go and call it a night, all right?
No,
He
I'm
just
aware.
wanted to pop
You
on and
warned
say
me.
hi.
That's all. You warned me first because you know I'll talk all night long.
Yes, sir. My back is actually killing me, man. Thank you, Matt. Recovery One Drone, Paul, NB Drone, Chris, Tim Jackson, everybody in the chat. Rocket White, thank you so much for coming in. Lake Pilot, everybody that came on in, and thank you. Great show tonight. Love you guys. I will see you on the next one. I'm going to try to fly later on if the wind stops. Tim, the wind has been blowing over here around 45, 50 miles an hour every day over here. Man,
It's
been
been
crazy.
getting windy.
Damn.
It's been windy down
Really?
here too.
Yeah.
So I want to
Holy
fly, but I'm
crap.
scared, man. I don't want nothing to go wrong. You know what I
That
mean?
shit ain't gonna go nowhere, bro. You're flying a DJI drone. Come on now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so rigor mortis, thank you for coming in, but we're about to call it a night. See y'all later. Peace out. Good
Later,
night. Love
guys.
you guys.
Bye-bye, Adrian.
See you later, man.
Everybody
Good
that
night,
can
guys.
hear my voice, everybody that can hear me, I pray and I beg that everybody that can hear my voice, remember, you are somebody because God don't make junk. Good night, everybody.
See you later, man. Good
Good
night.
night.
Bye-bye.
Peace.